There, a quick little bite to eat. I've only had about 15 minutes break in between, but we are going live. Hey guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? We are here as, well, I was about to say Man City get underway. No, we've got 5 games getting underway here after we've just witnessed, obviously, Manchester City put 5 goals past Arsenal to take the lead in the Premier League. Obviously, as you guys can see, top. I will change this colour of around the ladder when teams do get changed around, but for the time being, obviously City, the lads, they're on top and they are flying right now after a nice little 5-0 win against Arsenal. Now, look, obviously today, guys, we've got 5 games about to get underway here. We've got Aston Villa versus Brentford. We've got Brighton versus Everton. We've got Newcastle versus Southampton. Norwich versus Leicester and West Ham versus Crystal Palace. Now, I'm specifically going to be watching the 2 games of West Ham versus Crystal Palace and also Newcastle United versus Southampton. But as you guys can see here, the live scores are all underneath us here. Norwich, Leicester here, West Ham, Crystal Palace up top, and then all the 3 bottom scores of the other 3 games there. I did want to obviously watch all 5 games, but as you guys know, my computer, I thought I thought my computer would be able to cope with it, but I have to wait for this new computer to be able to do it. But in future, we will be streaming all games and watching all games to let you guys know exactly what's going on, but at least we've got the live scores here for you guys to see. But gee whiz, this is going to be now me streaming for basically 10 hours straight with these games. It's going to be a tough one, but look, I'm looking forward to these ones. I am looking forward to these games here. Obviously, Aston Villa versus Brentford, I've tipped that as a 1-1. I think there could be a cheeky little one there, but I do think it could be quite defensive, to be honest with you. We go to the Brighton Hove Albion versus Everton game. I've taken Everton 2-1 in that one. Newcastle Southampton, I have taken the game as a 2-1 Newcastle win. I've given the home side the advantage there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw. I wouldn't be surprised if Southampton win, but I have given the home side the advantage there at St James Park. They're a good team there. They obviously lost 4-2 to West Ham earlier in the season, in the first game of the season, but in the same sense, man, they are they're a very strong team when they're at home. I know they're obviously not going to win the league or even be close to, probably even top 10, to be honest with you. But Newcastle are a stronger team at home than they are away. And Newcastle United, look at that. Look at the beautiful day there in Newcastle right now as they are about to get underway. You go obviously have a look at Norwich versus Leicester, and I've taken Leicester to win that game 3-0. But, we'll see how they go. We'll see how they go there. Leicester haven't been impressive so far this season, but the team lineups here, guys, we've got Lucas Fabianski for West Ham United in the goalkeeper, with Kafal, Dawson, Ogbonna and Cresswell in the back line there for West Ham United. They're going to move into the midfield here. And they've obviously been looking really good this year in the midfield with Thomas Suchek and Declan Rice in the defensive midfield area. We get to the attack and mids. We've got Jared Bowen, Saad Benrahma and Pablo Fornay. How good's Benrahma been this year? My goodness me. He's been fantastic, with obviously Mikel Antonio as the striker there. Alfonso Arreola, Yabalenko, Lanzini, Mark Noble, Delop, Fredericks, Johnson, Coventry and Baptiste. It's funny how you say the accent of the other names, and you get to Mark Noble, and you got Nobel. But then we move into the Crystal Palace team with a 4-3-3. They've got Joel Ward, Anderson, Guel, and Mitchell as the back line there. We move into the midfield here. 4-3-3. Interesting little lineup here for Crystal Palace. Conor Gallagher, Sheik Kouyaté, and James MacArthur in the midfield. So not terrible there, but very still defensive-minded, with Wilfred Zaha, Christian Benteke, and Jordan Ayew as the front 3 there, which is, this is actually a relatively attacking-minded lineup here. Jack Butland is the backup goalkeeper there, with Tompkins, Mateta, Schlupp, Kelly, Hanan, Riedeldewald, Robert Street, and Jezerun Rak Sakil as the guys on the bench there for Crystal Palace. So yeah, look, it's going to be interesting with them, because obviously the Crystal Palace are a quite negative team, but we'll see how they line up here in regards to how they go forward. For Newcastle United, Freddie Woodman as the goalkeeper, with Shah, Lascelles and Fernandez as the back 3 there. So going 3 at the back here today against Southampton, which is interesting. Southampton do have a decent attack. They've got 5 in the midfield: Jacob Murphy, Joe Willock, Sean Longstaff, Miguel Almiron and Matt Ritchie in the midfield there. So 5 in the midfield, very much midfield dominated here, the Geordies. And then Callum Wilson and Alan St. Maximum up front there for the Geordies. We move into the benches. We've got Mark Gillespie, Kieran Clark, Joel Linton, Jamal Lewis, Jeff Henrik, Emil Kraft. We move into the Southampton team. Goalkeeper, Alex McCarthy, obviously. They've got a 4-4-2 lineup here with Liveramento, Stevens, Salisu and Walker Peters as the defensive backline there, the 4 at the back for Southampton. Very basic lineup here for Southampton, not too surprising. El Yonossi, James Ward-Prowse, Oriol Romeo, and Musa Genepo as the midfield there for the Southampton. And then we move into the attack, and it is Shea Adams and Adam Armstrong up front. So let's get into the game here. We won't bother reading through the benchies there. The game has just started, 26 seconds in, and 45 seconds gone here for West Ham Crystal Palace. Do let me know your thoughts during the game, guys, and obviously do shoot through a question. I'll do my best to obviously answer as much as I possibly can. I'm going to be watching these games live with you, but geez, I'm looking forward to this. I really feel like we're going to see, well, to be fair, I feel like we could see quite a few goals today across all these teams, to be completely honest with you. I feel like we could see quite a few goals, but guys, hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. And if you love your Premier League, the more people who tune in, the more people who watch on, the more thumbs up we get, the more times I'll do Premier League streams, man. So I'm looking forward to this. Gig Cash says, others asleep, of course. It's 12 a.m. in the morning. CC's excuses. We all know Man City will be relegated in 2024-29. Yeah, boring banter, bro. Boring. CJ Moxley says Palace vs West Ham, I reckon will be good. I don't know, man. Crystal Palace are a very negative team, bro. They're a very negative team with a negative mindset. I really don't see Crystal Palace doing a great deal. But actually, where's Justin Sunderland? I want to see if he decided to actually get on that 0 goals in the first half. Marcel Musa says Man City first. Congrats, Man City are first here. Newcastle with a chance. Newcastle with a chance inside the box. Good defense from Southampton. Sorry, good defense from Southampton. RB4 Music says, I don't know how I'm going to survive another 4 hours. RB4 Music, but I've done 10 hours. This is my 10 hours worth of streaming, and then I've got the next game, which is Liverpool versus Chelsea, and then I do have to get up at 9:30 a.m. for my NFL fantasy draft. My goodness me. Anthony says, like and subscribe if you are new around here. Exactly right, mate. Like and subscribe if you are new around here. But Newcastle with an early opportunity. But obviously couldn't get a shot off there. Could not get a shot off there. Had to have a quick little bite to eat during the break because I've been absolutely smacking it today. Good catch. I've seen your reply to Hardy's comment. Well, I posted on Instagram. I posted it. You should check out the BKRmy Instagram because I posted on there. Harry Patterson says, Blaze, why is there 2 goalkeepers on the bench for Everton? I didn't even notice that. But it'd be odd. Well, I obviously didn't see the team lineups there for Everton, to be honest with you. But you guys obviously do have to let me know if there are goals scored in the other games, but they will be coming up here. Obviously, I'm just not looking at the screen. I'm looking at the 2 games here in front of me. Big Boy Mama says, who are you going to pick in the... No, we're not talking about NFL in this stream, my guy. But Anthony says, what game do you think will be the best? The game that I think will be the best, the most exciting game out of the lot here tonight, I would honestly say Newcastle Southampton for exciting nature of it. For the exciting nature, I think Newcastle Southampton could be, because obviously these 2 teams don't mind a bit of an attack and defensively aren't exactly the greatest. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if we were to see a pretty decent game out of Newcastle United and Southampton, but I have taken Newcastle 2-1 there, and I do think they'll be able to get over the line at home, and they have started off the better here, Newcastle, to be honest with you. They have started off the better. Southampton obviously drew 1-1 with United last week. Pretty good result for them. Not too bad of a result, and earlier on I think they lost 3-1 to Everton. Newcastle, on the other hand, they lost 4-2 to West Ham, and then who'd they lose to last week, actually? Or they might have drew, I'm not too sure. Let's go have a look-see. Here. Who did Newcastle play last week? I can't really remember here. NRL, no, not NRL, gee whiz, I just saw Olam's face and I went to the NRL. Good catch, are you watching Newcastle Southampton? Yes, I'm watching Newcastle Southampton and West Ham United versus Crystal Palace because that's the name of the stream. So I'm doing those 2 games, plus I'm obviously looking at all the other results as well. But Newcastle United as well, also, they lost 2-0 to Aston Villa, that's right. So yeah, not a great result there for the Geordies. Oh, West Ham here with a chance. They're going to whip this one across. No, corner for West Ham. Obviously, West Ham, they've had a great start to the season, 4-2 win against the Geordies. And then, obviously, we went and saw them take down Leicester 4-1, which is a very good result for them. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, they lost 3-0 to Chelsea early days. And then last week, obviously, they lost again. They're just not a great team here, the old Crystal Palace. They really are struggling, and they're going to continue to struggle this year. They did... who'd they actually play last week? I remember they lost, but who'd they actually play? Oh, no, they drew 0-0 with Brentford, that's right. Oh, they're going to clear that one away there, Crystal Palace. Nice clearance. Oh, no, they can counter here. Crystal Palace can counter here. Crystal Palace can counter. It's 2-on-1 at the back. Oh, he scored offside or handball. Oh, true. They're going to bring it back for handball. Jeez, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. Jogan Sports says, why are Arsenal so shit? Arsenal aren't great because obviously, yeah, they've mismanaged completely over the years. They've just mismanaged completely over the years, and it's just shocking. But Southampton have had a bit of a steady start here. Justin Sunderland says, alright, Blaze, my bet is under 2.5 first half goals in the West... under 2.5 first half goals in the West Ham game, Aston Villa game, and Brighton game. But it'd go under 1.5. There's not going to be over 2 goals in the West Ham versus Crystal Palace game. Aston Villa game, there's not even going to be 1 goal in the whole game. I think I tipped 1-1, but under 2.5 goals, well, that's going to be paying like $1.01. Good catch. I went and found out since 1992, the founding of the modern Premier League, 6 teams have been relegated. However, every team has been relegated from the whole thing since 1888. Gee whiz, I have no idea, man. No idea, but cool. Anthony says West Ham might win by a lot because Crystal Palace defence and attack has not been the best this year. I would disagree with you on that one. I would disagree with you. Yes, their defence, they've given up 3 goals to Chelsea and 2 goals to Aston Villa. Their attack has never been good, but they've got the likes there. They've got Zaha, they've got buddy Benteke there, who used to be good. Obviously hasn't been good for a while. Where did he say that? He was at Aston Villa, wasn't he? I think, chance here for, oh my God, Southampton with a chance. Outside the box. No, Newcastle, decent defence to get that one away. But it's going to be, oh my God, this is going to be hectic here following all 5 of these games. Justin Sutherland says, we are playing it safe. Remember, I started at $2.20, so I put the $58 on and get $72. That's not actually bad, to be honest with you, for under 2.5 goals in each game. But obviously, Brentford apparently has scored. People are letting me know in the chat that Brentford has scored. They have 1-0 to Brentford over Aston Villa. I did say 1-1. That's not a surprise, guys. That's not a surprise. I was tempted to tip Brentford in my tipping video. I was tempted. But Daniel Bates has been taken was awesome at Villa. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where he was when he was at his best, and I believe it was at Villa. Yeah, I think Fabio Delph was there at the time. Your favourite player, was he not? I can't remember. This was Benteke. That was obviously before he went to Liverpool. Gee whiz. But yeah, obviously Daniel Bates is an Aston Villa fan, guys, so do spare him. While Brentford have just scored, he got 1-0 in that game. Who scored, by the way, for Brentford? Who scored? Daniel Bates says, I'd not have him back if you paid us. Mate, I don't think we'd have him back if you paid us. So, he was shocking for us. I think he did alright in a couple of games, but he wasn't fantastic. Chet Lewis says Jamie Vardy again. Jamie Vardy scored, did he? Has Jamie Vardy scored? It is 1-0 Leicester. Yes, it is 1-0 Leicester. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Zexy says, hi BKR, hello mate, how we doing? Geez, a couple of goals here early days here, guys. A couple of goals here early days. We've seen a goal here for Brentford. We've seen a goal here for Jamie Vardy having a party. You know, gee whiz, it's getting underway early days. Justin Sutherland says, relax, bro. It's just a bit of fun. I'm taking it seriously. Yesterday I lost $500. Yeah, I know. You know, it's a little bit of fun, man. It gives Justin a bit of a reason to care about the Premier League and join the streams. So, Newcastle with a chance here. Newcastle with a chance. It's a chance with no offside. Offside, damn it. Yeah, it was terrible anyway. Benteke was at Villa 2010 to about 2017, and then he went to Liverpool, correct? I think Benteke then went to Liverpool, and then went to Crystal Palace. Did he go to West Ham at any stage? Did Benteke go to West Ham at any stage? No, I think he went to Liverpool, and then I think he went to Liverpool, and then he went to Crystal Palace. Did he go through West Ham at some stage? I don't think so. I think he went straight to Crystal Palace from Liverpool. But he absolutely flopped at Liverpool, unfortunately. Absolutely flopped. Alrighty. So a chance here for Benteke. Chance here for Benteke against West Ham. He's going to whip it across. He could have a shot here. He's not going to do it. Chance here for, what are they doing? Palace, shoot the ball. Oh my god, damn. Shoot the goddamn. That's going to be a corner here. It's going to be a corner. What are you doing, Palace? Shoot the ball. Daniel Bates says yes, then Liverpool. Yeah, fair enough. Oscar Brooks says, when is Chelsea against Liverpool? 2:30 in the morning, mate. 2:30 in the morning. So in about 2.5 hours. We've got plenty of football action right in front of us, though, man. Some good games going on right now. Very good games. Danny Bates says no Bills, Liverpool, then Palace. He wasn't cheap for Palace either. Yeah, I remember that. It was really odd that Palace paid the exuberant money that they did, considering how much of a flop he obviously was at Liverpool. But then again, obviously, you know, you can flop at clubs like Liverpool and then go to a club like Crystal Palace and then, you know, really shine. But, it was decent delivery there from Gallagher for Crystal Palace, but it will come back out here. It will come back out. Psycho says, how is West Ham higher than Man U? Man, we're 3 rounds in, and also West Ham have been fantastic, and Man U are shocking, Psycho. Man U are shocking. Man U haven't won the Premier League in like 10 years, mate. Like, don't live in the past, man. They've not been good for ages. Oscar Brooks says, Arteta getting sacked, you reckon? You'd hope so if you're an Arsenal fan. Like, that club is so much of a rabble that they can see in the first 5 minutes of the game. Well, chance in Southampton. No, he misses it. But 10 minutes gone here, guys. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're new around here. Johnny Bay says, we are one down. You are one down. You've been one down for about 5 minutes, though, so I'm not too sure why you're so late for that one. You must be watching a little bit behind. You must be watching a little bit behind here. Actually, if I could try and put the scores over there, yeah, that might be alright. Might be able to see some of the scores. That's alright. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Oh, actually, unless I do this. Hold on, I'm just trying to get all the scores so I can see if there is a goal. I just won't be able to see one of the games. Oh, no, it's all good. It doesn't really matter. But here we go. Chance for Crystal Palace again. Crystal Palace are dominating on the attack right now. They are pushing more than West Ham. Absolutely. Absolutely, they're pushing more than West Ham right now. So right-hand side here, no, West Ham going to clear that one away here and gets back to Crystal Palace. I tell you what, Crystal Palace, they're starting off this game relatively strong. I did tell you guys, but I would not be surprised if Crystal Palace, play out for a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw, just because it's Crystal Palace's negative game style, man. Like, I know West Ham, everyone's saying, oh yeah, they're going to win by a lot, but you got to relax a little bit with the Premier League. You got to understand the Premier League a little bit more if you think this is just an easy game here for West Ham. It's going to be difficult, especially in a London derby too. It's a miniature London derby. I know you obviously think about the Chelseas and the Arsenals and the I guess Tottenhams, but West Ham and Crystal Palace is also a London derby. So don't think that it's going to be as easy for the Amas as you might be thinking. Daniel Bates has just noticed. Yanni Maverick says, hello, Yanni, how we doing? Brighton, big game against Everton. It's like they are obviously in the top four. Well, they were in the top four. They're now down to, they are fifth, yeah. They're close enough. But, they're up there, obviously. They're not going to finish at the end of the year, though. But, good on them for having a crack up top of the table right now and showing themselves the top 5 team for the time being anyway. That was only 2 rounds in. But, it is what it is. Oh, Southampton straight. Shay Adams. Terrible shot. Just straight at the keeper. Just straight at the keeper. Jack Lewis says goal, Villa. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I said 1-1 final score. It's already 1-1 in the first 10 minutes. Oh, my goodness me. That's a goal already, apparently. Oh, my God. There's already 2 goals in that game. It's 1-1 Villa. Holy shit. Actually, Justin Sunderland, didn't you... Oh, no, you did. Oh, my God, you put it under 2.5. I told you that there wouldn't even be more than 2 goals in the entire game. There's already 2 goals in the game right now. How do you have 2... How have they had 2 goals in Aston Villa vs Brentford already? Gee whiz, I was thinking that was going to be a 0-0 or a 1-1er. Crazy. Crazy result there. Jack Lewis has 1 more goal, he's in trouble. No, he's in trouble now, mate. He's in trouble now. Yeah, obviously 1 more goal, he's done. He's dead. He's Koshki. Oh, how do you go 2.5 goals and lose that? That's crazy. But Southampton here. Southampton and Crystal Palace looking very similar here with their kits. He gets it back to the edge of the box. Southampton have a shot. Oh, Ward-Prowse, it goes over the top, and it will be a goal. Justin Sunderland says, I'm watching this game now. What a sweat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jack Lewis says, I think Villa will score again in the next 10 minutes. Sorry, Justin. Jackie, boy, what are you doing, mate? You're bloody ripping into him. Fair enough, though, but I'm not watching that game. But I tell you what, Southampton are attacking pretty well right now. Yanni Mary says, yeah, we're not going to end up there, but I'm just happy we're doing well. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You'd be happy that you're even in the... Obviously, if you're not in this little, ladder here, top 13... It's a bit of a plonker, a bit of a squealer of a team, and that's why Arsenal's not here, because they are just an absolute squealer. So, Southampton here with a chance, right hand side. They're trying to look for Shay Adams here. Shay Adams with the ball, he loses the ball. Justin Sunderland says, well, if I lose this money, I won't gamble until the NRL Grand Final. That's a lie, Justin. You're a liar. You're lying to me. You're lying to yourself. How dare you? Oh, Chancey for Southampton. Chancey. No, he whips it across, heads it. No, Newcastle clear it away. Newcastle on the back foot. Young Member says, is it possible that Arsenal get relegated? No, they sack headed by then and they find somebody else. But in the same sense, man, if they continue to play like this, they're not, surely not. Oh, Chancey for Newcastle. Oh, no. Cleared away. It's not likely, but, yeah. If they keep playing like this, man, they look woeful. They look truly woeful. And I can tell you that from personal experience because I watched the last game and I watched all 3 of their games this year. Jack Lewis says, I'm debating putting my entire savings on the Storm to win the comp. $2.30 in England for Jack Lewis. Jack, I don't know if you know this, but the Storm lost tonight to the Parramatta Eels, who have been beaten by 40 points week in, week out for the last 6 weeks. I would probably hold off on that little betteruno there, Mr. Jackie Lewis. I would hold off on that bet. That's going to be offside against Newcastle here. 15 minutes in. Cheese says, is Timo Werner sitting on the bench? We're not watching the Chelsea game right now. Chelsea versus Liverpool is not until a little bit later on. I would assume Werner's on the bench, so he didn't play last week, and obviously he's a bit of a flop for Chelsea, so he probably is on the bench, absolutely. But it's going to be West Ham with a chance here. Whips it in, and West Ham's on the box here. Chance here. Oh, cleared away off the line. My goodness me. West Ham pushing here, though. They're pushing. No, it's going to be cleared away by Crystal Palace. Good defense there by Palace, but West Ham definitely are pushing again. RB4 Meeting says Werner going to start. Oh, there you go. Timo Werner going to start. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the team lineups yet. Why, though? Why? Jack Lewis says, for the first time in 19 games, mind. Yes, but the Eels have lost by 40 points against Manly, against the Roosters, against the bloody everyone, you know. We'll talk about that one tomorrow. Jack Lewis says, I'm thinking 3,000 on Storm to win the comp to get back 6,600. Anyone think I'm crazy? Yes, because I think the Panthers are a very good shout. Rabbitohs still a decent shout. And Manly could sneak. They could sneak up there. But we'll talk about that one tomorrow on the NRL streams. RB Formula says Liverpool play a high line, he'll run in behind. Yeah, but he misses everything, mate. He can't shoot for the life of him. The guy can't score a goal for the life of him. Young Member says we beat Para 28-0. Storm lost them twice. Roosters better than Storm in my books. Shush. Thank you. Thank you for shushing, Yanni. Thank you for shushing. It's a good shush. You're a good boy. Good shush. Because I don't think we want to talk about the most recent result for the old Chooksers. But it's going to be West Ham going to clear this one away. They're going to be inside the attack and a half here. 17.5 minutes gone. West Ham been relatively on the back foot. Jack Lewis says, how are West Ham looking? Very similar to what I told you guys. I did tell you guys before the game that this could be a very tough game here. Oh, I think Newcastle are offside here. No, he's onside apparently. He's onside here. Ben Rama had a chance here for West Ham too. He's outside the box and cleared it away there by Southampton. West Ham into the box, cleared away. Jeez. T says Cowboys better than Melbourne. Okay, the Cowboys are absolutely dog shit. Get Cash says, he's a good bloke, he's just not a finisher. That's great, he's a good bloke. I don't care if he's a good bloke. It's like, okay, Stefan Savage, he's probably a good bloke, but he was also absolutely terrible when he was at City. You know, I bet you that Robinho was a good bloke, but it didn't translate to goals, mate. And I don't care if you're a good bloke. I want you to score goals if your name is Buddy Robinho, signing for City. On the kind of money that was at the time. Or Joe. Gee whiz. Joe. What a man. Chase, he was going to join LFC but went to Chelsea for more money. Well, fair enough, to be honest with you, man. Fair enough. He doesn't have any loyalty to Liverpool. And if you're going to offer more money, of course he's going to go to Chelsea. That's Liverpool's... Well, I don't think it's Liverpool's loss, actually, because Werner has been, very disappointing. Very disappointing for the old... For the old Chelsea. RB4 doesn't need to be talked about. Legality issues is not something we talk about on this channel. Daniel Payne says, I'm going to put a word in for Big Papa Napa at Villa. Get him in as battering ram centre forward like one of our legendary strikers, Peter Wyeth. Buddy, tell you what, get Big Papa Napa in up there. I think we need him, to be honest with you. I think we need him. We need a strong... Well, we scored 5-0 in the last 2 games, so I don't really know how much we need him, but... a big, strong, Eden Zeko similarity. Get a bit of Eden Zeko in your life. Similar to when we had Wilfred Bonny. A bit of Wilfred Bonny, but not Wilfred Bonny. And Big Papa Napa. Justin Sutherland says, wow, Villa looking like they're going to score again easy. This is for sure by my money. Hey, you keep your faith, mate. You keep your goddamn faith. Newcastle clear this one away. So 20 minutes gone here, guys. What are we on likes-wise? We are currently on 21 likes. Let's get up to 25 likes. Let's hit a couple more thumbs up button. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. Come on, Wilfred Bonny. No, get cash. No, there's no come on Wilfred Bonny, mate. There's no come on Wilfred Bonny. That wasn't what I was saying. Taj Little John's his favourite team. I'm a Man City supporter, my guy. So we've already done the Man City versus Arsenal game, but right now we're watching all the different games. We stream all different games here on the channel, my guy. So if you love your football, it's the place to be. Daniel Bates says, I'd like a Dion Dublin type back. He was good for us. Dion Dublin. Mate, do you want a guy that, do you want a guy like Iheanacho? How about that one? I think Leicester will be happy to give you Iheanacho. Actually, he might even actually work it. He wouldn't even necessarily not work with Aston Villa. I don't think it'd work, to be honest with you. He might not be too bad for Villa up front. I can't believe it's 1-1 in that Villa Brentford game. I can't believe it. I said 1-1 full-time score. Like, surely. Sure, I didn't think that those two teams would. Oh, here we go. Chancey Zaha. No, Crystal Palace get cleared away there. West Ham slag it away. But who do you support, Taj? Who do you support? You support one of these two teams? Or 4 teams? Or 8, 10 teams that are playing right now? What's your guys' thoughts on Zaha? Chris Wood, Daniel Brace says, gee whiz. Fair enough, actually. Chris Wood. Why am I being told to search something up? I don't really care. What do you mean search up? I don't care about whatever you're telling me to search up. Taj says Little City as well. Good on you, man. Well, obviously we had a good win before. Nice little 5-0. Nice little cheeky 5-0 there where, we just crunched them. Absolutely crunched Arsenal. We scored 10 goals in the last 2 games. And obviously, disappointing against Tottenham. But, we're flying right now. We are flying. RB Formula says Zaha has been linked to a big team for the past decade. He did go to United, mate. He went to United, but he just didn't work out there. Oh, that's a free kick here. No, it's not. It's going to be too hard. Billy McHugh says Varane was absolutely class. Oh, Varane to oh my goodness me. Torres was brilliant. He was brilliant. I'll be happy for him to take the striker position until the next transfer window. See, Billy, this is what I was talking about in the Man City versus Arsenal stream. I said, we can get through till the January transfer window with the team that we have. Do we win the league without a striker? Probably not. But we can get through to January and then look at, getting a bit of extra, juice for the likes of Ferran Torres. But I don't mind Ferran Torres, man. He was class today. You're absolutely spot on. Put his head onto it, put it in the back of the net. Gundogan wasn't great today, but still got a goal, obviously. Grealish was not as good as he has been in the last couple of games, but still had a pretty decent game. Taj Lil John, I will be streaming the Chelsea vs Liverpool game, of course. I will be, yes, absolutely. So West Ham here with the ball. They're going to have this one across, and it's going to be Antonio off the line by Crystal Palace, off the line by Southampton. Oh my God, how has he missed that? He's just missed an absolutely open goal there, for Southampton. They've missed it, and also it's been cleared off the line there by Crystal Palace. This is just madness. This is just absolutely madness. What's just happened in these two games? Oh my God, that was terrible. Oh, he was onside too. How does he miss that, Southampton? How does he miss that, Bruz? How does he miss that? How does he miss that? He just rolls that in. He's literally a metre out and he misses it. Oh my goodness me. Anthony Dilly's what happened to Keto? I'm still on Keto, mate. What are you talking about? I mean, what happened to Keto? I've been on Keto for ages, mate. I've been on Keto 2 weeks now. Cheese says Timo Werner moment. Yeah, fair enough. Raheem Sterling moment there. And then this was a great clearance there from Crystal Palace, though. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness me. That is a shocker. Billy McHugh, I think it's 65 million. What, for Haaland? I wouldn't be surprised. A Haaland would be a fantastic signing for City. Fantastic signing. But does he work in the Premier League? I think so. I think he's the type of striker that we need to. Anthony Jones says, I thought that Pepsi wasn't allowed. Sorry, it's Pepsi Max, so there's no sugar. Right? So you can drink this kind of drinks on keto because there's no sugar, there's no carbs. There's no carbs. 0.6 carbs per 100 milliliters. And it's 375, so 0.6, very easy. All you have to do is have less than 50 grams a day of carbs. Tyler says, who's your favourite City player of all time? Vincent Company. Now, gee whiz. I'll go Phil Foden when he's playing. But West Ham here with a chance on the left-hand side. Jack Lewis says Haaland would be superb in Premier League for sure. And I think that with the likes of Foden following him up, obviously you've got Kevin De Bruyne feeding him the ball. Obviously Grealish. Oh my God. Oh, Chancey Southampton! Oh, Gineppo. Blocked off the line. By the way, it was Gineppo who missed that goal before for Southampton. This could be a handball here this could be a penalty for a handball in the box here. This could be a penalty for a handball in the box. They might check the VAR here. They may check the VAR here. I think that's... I can't believe Southampton haven't scored, to be honest with you. West Ham with a chance here, inside the box. West Ham with a chance inside the box. Cleared away by Southampton. By Crystal Palace, sorry. Chance there for West Ham again, but they clear it away. Anthony Diddley says, what do you eat then? We're not here to talk about keto, mate. We're not here to talk about keto. But that's going to be... No, that's not a handball. That's not a handball at all. Billy McHugh says, Haaland to City would be great. The amount of one-on-ones we get and miss. Raheem Haaland doesn't miss those. Yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. Yeah, Raheem missed a lot of open opportunities here today. He did miss a lot of open opportunities when he did come on for City. But obviously, I'll never forgive him for that Olympic Lyon miss. Oh, good save there. Good catch there by Freddie Woodman. Dimitri was West Ham putting pressure on. Yes, but in the same sense, this isn't surprising though. And also the 0-0 isn't surprising as we currently speak. So, that's going to be a corner here. It will be a corner here for West Ham. But Southampton, Gineppo. I don't know how Gineppo hasn't scored yet. I don't know how Gineppo has not scored yet for Southampton. They've been dominating. They've been just crushing it. They've been absolutely crushing it. T said he came from Italy, but since the game in Italy is slow compared to England's fast-paced game, he flopped. Who are you talking about? So West Ham here from the left-hand side. Can they score this corner? They are putting the pressure on right now, but they still can't seem to break down this negative Crystal Palace defence. Over the top here, chance here. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. Flicked on by Declan Rice there, but it does not go in the back of the net. And Ogbonna's going to have the ball here. Anthony says, what score did you predict for Arsenal City? I said 4-1. I was very close. I got slagged off on that video too. Yeah, we'll slag that one off, boys. Slag that prediction off. Eat that one. I posted it on my Instagram. I got a lot of people messaging me, laughing, because they knew that I posted about it the other day. Justin Sutherland says, why are they going to do this to me? Every other game is so chill at the moment. Well, yeah, over 2.5 goals in the first half is ridiculous to bet on. There's no way. Or West Ham here, chance? No, cleared away. Cleared away. By the way, guys, let me know in the chat. Do you guys like this kind of setup right now that I have with the ladder over there and then the live score underneath? Because I'll do it in the future like this as well. If you guys do like it, or I'll change it around for next time. Anthony Dimitri says, I thought West Ham would have scored already, in my opinion. I didn't. I said 3-0, but in the same sense, I knew Crystal Palace are a real cagey kind of team. I know you said under 2.5. What I'm saying is that it's crazy to bet on over 2.5. It's just ridiculous. It would have been crazy kind of money. RB4 Music says, can you extend the ladder? I cannot see Arsenal. No, that's the point. I would need to really, really, really extend the ladder. It's funny. I'm going to move it. I'll show you. I'm going to move it. You can't even see it here. You can see Leeds, but you still can't even see Arsenal at the end of this. You still can't even see Arsenal. It's just got Leeds there. My goodness me. Just how poor is that? How poor is that? Can't even see Arsenal in the full thing. Max, I don't answer those questions. Because I love all sport. RB4 Music says, maybe turn it upside down. Dimitri says, yeah, the setup's good. Thanks, man. Alright, so 29 minutes gone. Jack Lewis says, how do you think Man City get on in the NRL? What place finish? Probably about, 16th, because, 15th. They'd still beat the Bulldogs. They'd still beat the Bulldogs, mate. Anyone still beats the Bulldogs. Anthony Dooley says, go back 10 years and City have no Premier League titles. Is that really the best you've got, my guy? They've got league titles. They don't have any Premier League titles, but okay. If we're talking about United here, go back 10 years ago, and that was the last time they won a Premier League title. Go back 10 years ago, we hadn't won a Premier League, and guess what? We've won 5 since. So what's your point? Anthony? I'll be able to pick you apart. Look, come on, brother. Come on. Give it. Come on, you want to start? Okay, let's go. It's 0-0 in this game and 0-0 in that game. I'm happy to go, are you? Come on, tell me who you support, Anthony. Let's see how good your football knowledge is. Let's see how good your football knowledge is, Anthony. Gig Cash is my favourite sport is sport. It's a fair call, mate. It's a fair call. She says City a good team at flop in the Champions League. Only made the quarterfinals 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Only made the semi-finals 2 years ago. Only made the final last year, but they're a flop in the Champions League. My goodness me. Some of the takes you guys have, it's just unreal. Moxie says BK's ready to debate. Well, the thing is, man, if you're going to talk shit, Newcastle with a chance here, I hope you know your football, Anthony, because you're talking smack about City 10 years ago, but I'd like to hear who you support. Let's see how many Premier League titles your team has won, and if it's United, I can have them all day. Oh, Anthony is a Liverpool fan. Okay, we'll go back 10 years ago when the Liverpool hadn't won a Premier League title. So what's the point? Go back 10 years ago. Anthony, what are you talking about? Go back 10 years ago and City hadn't won a Premier League. Until 2 years ago, you hadn't won the Premier League. Why are you shitting me? Oh my God. Man, like learn what you're talking about before you say it. Before 2 years ago, you hadn't even won the Premier League in your entire history. What are you talking about? So 30 minutes gone here, guys. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new right here. But down the left-hand side here, CCC says Man City choke unlike United. So United haven't won the league in 10 years, haven't been in the Champions League for like 5 years, haven't won an FA Cup. What did they win the FA Cup last year? Oh, they might have won the FA Cup, and then haven't won a League Cup in years. Who are you talking to, United fans? Because your team has been irrelevant for a decade now. Newcastle says, Anthony, please don't put us to shame. Like, brother, what are you talking about, CCC? My God, this guy's a child. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Cheese says, United are just shit, Man City. Fair enough. So West Ham here, right-hand side, you can have all the history in your life, but I'm going to enjoy watching my team actually create the history now. So thank you very much for coming, but yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my history now, while you guys can enjoy your history from 20 years ago, before you actually probably were even a fan, probably even before you were born, to be honest with you. Cheese says LFC won it 19 times. Wrong. They've won the Premier League 1 time. And if you don't understand that, you probably haven't been following for a while. Anyway, says all we heard now is that young 17-year-old kid in the chat from last weekend to join in. That was Buddy. That was Matchday, wasn't it? He was here before, but he got hit. Oh, United fan? Oh, I can't remember him. I can't remember. West Ham here? Oh, yeah, that United fan. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that was a chance there for West Ham. That was a good tackle from Crystal Palace. Benzo Fatukara says, hi, hello, Benzo. Who are you going for? Who do you support? Benzo? Who do you support? Jack Lewis says, haven't Liverpool won like 18 league titles? Am I wrong? League titles? 1 Premier League title. Matchday's an Arsenal fan. She says, Jack Lewis, they had a drought for 30 years. Yes. Anyway, says he was quality. Bulldogs, Benzo, we're watching the Premier League right now, mate. We aren't watching the NRL. Stephen, true. Justin Sutherland says, I love how Matt D bought a membership hoping he would get hidden. Wouldn't get hidden. Nope, layers. Yeah, I think that he did buy a membership to think that it would mean that I wouldn't hide him, but he was just annoying, man. Like, at least, man, he got put in his place so many times and just didn't. He just kept going. It's like, bro, I've already proven you wrong about this, and you keep going. Like, it just got so boring. It just got so boring, man. Like, I don't care. Like, if you guys buy a membership, I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much for supporting the content. But, like, it doesn't mean I'm not going to hide you if you're not a dickhead. But the Crystal Palace is going to whack that ball away there. A very slow game. Oh, West Ham have been pushing. but in the same sense. It's been a tough game. A bit tough game here. Chase says, watching Arsenal is like watching Cowboys against small clubs. No, Arsenal are worse. Jack Lewis says, both City and Liverpool big clubs in my opinion. Let's all stick together and just laugh at Arsenal. No, I'm happy to laugh at Liverpool, and I'm also happy to laugh at Arsenal. So left-hand side here. Ooh, chance here for Crystal Palace. Offside apparently. Oh no, he stopped the game for an injury. I don't think he shouldn't be doing that. They're on the attack, mate. They're on the attack. What are you doing? Justin Sutherland says it should be 2-2 at the moment. For who? For Aston Villa and Brentford. It's 1-1. What do you mean it should be 2-2? What do you mean it should be 2? You don't want that, mate. You don't want that. Oh, Brentford's so close, should have scored. But it's only 1-1, mate. So why are you saying 2-2? So it's going to be Southampton with the ball here, playing around the back. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you can donate, then fair enough. I appreciate you. If you can be a member, I appreciate you. But if you're a moron and you ruin the chat with just constant dribble, then you're gonna get hit. It's just a fair enough call. By the way, guys, I am looking for a Premier League moderator. So we'll see how we go. It just meant you obviously just have to be here for pretty much all the Premier League streams and to help out. It's pretty simple to be moderator, man. You just gotta look for flogs or spammers, time them out. I only need one though. I need one more for Rugby League 2 for the finals. Everybody says Arsenal, but don't ask for it. If you ask what, you're not getting it. It's only if I think that I'll give it to you. Daniel Bates says Arsenal had a ton of bandwagons on board about 10 years ago, and before that, they had a ton of bandwagons up until about 20, up until Wenger left. Up until Arsene Wenger left. I mean, they've had bandwagons. They would arguably still have bandwagoners here, but we're still waiting here for an injury in the West Ham game. So Newcastle here with the ball. It's at the second half here. 10 minutes to go until half time. Oh, chance for Newcastle. No, that's a good save. That's a good save. Can we please? Can we please? Can we please see a goal? I just want to see one goal. Just one goal. That's all I want. Like if we get Aston Villa Brentford 1-1, we get bloody Leicester 1-0. We get 0-0 here in the Western Crystal Palace game. We get 0-0 in Newcastle Southampton game. At least West Ham Crystal Palace has been relatively interesting. She says this year's Champions League is going to be interesting. Yeah. Oh, chance for Southampton! Save. Save. Brendan Westing says, in a world where Arsenal were bottom for about half an hour, they are still bottom, mate. They are. Oh, no, surely. I just realised that, yeah, Norwich conceded that goal. Yeah, but they're equal on goal difference, so they are still technically bottom. Melmo says Jeff Hardy was right about your prediction. He was right, Melmo. Melmo, Jeff Hardy was right. I was unrealistic. I did say Arsenal would score a goal. They didn't score a goal. He was right. Jeff Hardy. Gee whiz. He's a legend in this channel. He's a legend in this channel. I was very unrealistic with my Man City 4-1 prediction. There's no chance that's happening. I don't know rugby. I don't know Premier League. I should just stick to rugby. Yeah. More like, I think he said it was going to be a 2-0 game. That's more realistic. 2-0. 2-0 City is more realistic. There's no chance. There's no chance that 5-0 could happen. There's no chance. Dickhead. Daniel Bay says, had anybody here seen the sitter Rosenhell had for Liverpool against Villa in our ground 1994? Bro, no one's probably seen that. You know why? Because that was the year I was born. That was the year I was born, my good sir. But 3 minutes to go here until the 40-minute mark. Taj says, Arsenal play Norwich after the break. They do. Daniel Bay says, I'm the good-looking one in the crowd. Do you go to games over there, Daniel? Like, do you ever get to go watch Villa at home? Tough place to play away to Villa. Proclo says Jeff Hardy, the man, the myth, the legend. He's not a myth, mate. He's just the legend. He called me out and he got me right. He got it right. He told me I was unrealistic about City winning 4-1. You know, I was unrealistic. Well, okay. That's how unrealistic I was. That Arsenal couldn't even score. So Arsenal fans, here's an idea. Don't talk shit. Just sit back and wait for your team to get good again before you start talking shit. Because you're a bunch of morons if you think that you have the ability to talk shit to anyone who's a Man City supporter or anyone really. Oh, chance here. Antonio. Oh, he didn't shoot. But here we go. Antonio now. It should be goal. It's goal. 1-0. 1-0 West Ham. It's a goal. 1-0 West Ham. Good way. Good goal. Very good goal. Got around 4-0 with a goal there for West Ham. That was nice. Antonio doesn't take the shot, cuts it back to 4-0. 4-0 gives it back to Antonio. Antonio back to 4-0. And goal. West Ham. Goal, West Ham. Southampton with a shot. Ooh, close to a goal there for Southampton. That was a nice little shot there. Brendan Westing said, not time to press the panic button at Arsenal. They just had a dreadful draw to start the season. If they lose to Norwich, though, sack Arteta surely. Brendan, they lost 2-0 to Brentford. Like, they lost 2-0 to our nearly promoted side. A dreadful draw? But that's a good goal. That's really nice there from Antonio to pass that ball back there. And then, obviously, they've slot that into the back of the net there for West Ham. So, it is now going to be a 1-0 to West Ham over Crystal Palace. We finally have... That's a really nicely placed goal, too. Newcastle with a chance here inside the box. They're going to be around. He's going to cut it back here, Maximilian. And nothing really going on there. Over the top here, Southampton clear it away. I keep getting confused between Southampton and Crystal Palace because they're both wearing yellow today. Gigcat is Brentford too. Oh, Brentford scored a goal, did they? Did Brentford score a goal? Oh, Brentford did score a goal. They're up 2-1. Oh, Justin. Damn it. Justin. Southampton with the ball here inside the attacking half. Oh, Justin says VAR goal check. Thank God. Or what? Has been called no goal, has it? It's like damn it, but it's also like not damn it for your bet, but also damn it for the fact that, you know, I want Brentford to win that game, but in the same sense, like, I know I tipped 1-1, but I still wouldn't necessarily mind a nice little Brentford win there. No, Brentford didn't score. Jeez, Justin Sunderland is the luckiest man on the planet right now. He's the luckiest man on the planet right now, mate. Gee whiz. So 40 minutes gone here, guys. Just go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Jack Lewis says you're confusing Palace and Saints because they're both crap. Well, Jack Lewis, there is that option too, but I don't think Southampton are that bad, to be honest with you. I think they've been dominating Newcastle here at St James Park, and Newcastle not looking the greatest. Justin Sutherland says keeper tried to kick it and the guy kicked it out of his hands. Fair enough. This game is close. It's cooked, sorry. Justin, considering you're a Sunderland fan, do you like to have any kind of soft spot for any team in the Premier League, or do you just kind of just watch it because it's football? Brendan Westing says, I can see Brentford doing a Huddersfield. The hype around them keeps them up for a second season, but the second season back down they may go. Oh, no, absolutely. Oh, no, I had Brentford coming 11th this year. 10th or 11th. All chancy for West Ham. Bowen, oh, that's a free kick. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. It's a corner, apparently, not a free kick. But yeah, I absolutely have Brentford going down next year, but they're going to stay up this year, absolutely. But they're a good team, man. They're a tough team. Newcastle, a chance. Oh, he just missed it. Oh my God, that was a chance. That was a chance. Jack Lewis says, how can the keeper try to kick it? Someone kicked it out of his hands. Did he kick it with his hands? All the above, mate. All the above. Everton goal. It is 1-0. 1-0. Everton. Who scored, Yanni? Who scored for Everton? Geez, we've seen a goal in every game except for Newcastle versus Southampton, which I tipped as a 2-2er. I tipped that game as a 2-2er. But corner here for West Ham for the right-hand side. We're starting to see a lot of goals coming everywhere here. The buddy goals galore right now. Goals galore. Everton up 1-0. Dustin Sutherland says, I just watch it because it's football, but like Liverpool because Jas likes them. Is he streaming? I swear he hasn't been streaming. Is it because he's still got family in his house? Is he not streaming much anymore? Why is he not streaming the Premier League? Nutty Mate says, who scored for Villa and Brentford, please, guys? I'll get it for you. I'll get up the goal scorers here. I will get up the goal scorers. You didn't tell me, Daniel Bate. Do you ever get to go to Villa Park? In the Brentford game, it was Ivan Toney and Buendia for Villa. For Everton, it was Demarai Gray. I remember he used to play Gray when he played. Did he play for Bournemouth? I think he did. I think Demarai Gray used to play for Bournemouth. I used to play with him in career mode back in like the late 2000s. No, not late 2000s, like 2010s. And the goal scorer, obviously, for Leicester was Jamie Vardy. But, chance of Crystal Palace. Chance of Crystal Palace. Oh, my God, cleared away. Newcastle with the ball inside the attacking half. Oh, he played for Leicester. Thank you. No, you're right. You're right. It was Leicester. Who am I thinking? I don't even know if it was Demarai Gray. I might have loaned him. In FIFA career mode or something like that. Take Lewis's goal, Norwich penalty. Buddy, this goal's 1-1. Really? Oh, geez, 1-1 with Leicester. That's the first goal that Norwich has scored this season. That is the first goal that Norwich has scored this season. Oh, your last game was 2016 versus Forest. Oh, true. Did you win? You should have won against Forest. Forest are a tough team, though, down the Championship, but they just don't win a great deal. Brendan Westing says Brentford goal chalked off. I think so, yeah, I do. I think they've called that Brentford goal off. That's why, yeah, they took it away. They took it away down there. But Norwich doing well. What did I tell you guys? Leicester, not as good as they were. Not as good as they were. But no one wants to believe me because they're like, oh, you know, they lost last year to West Ham 3-0 or whatever it was. It's like, no, Leicester have problems. They're not the same team they were. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're also not going to be top 4, top 5 in my personal opinion. So corner here for Newcastle. 44 minutes into the game here. Dimitri Dress says Norwich have scored more goals than Arsenal. They have, and they play them next week too, by the way. Mind you, Norwich get to play Arsenal next week, so that should be a free win there for the Canaries. The Canaries should get a free win there. I tell you what, guys, I tell you what, when I was watching Norwich back in the day when they kept... Oh! That is an unbelievable save by McCarthy there from Southampton. That should have been 1-0 Newcastle. It should have been 1-0 Newcastle. Oh, West Ham here with a chance. West Ham into the box. Oh, the pass wasn't good there to Benrahma. This is hectic right now. Daniel Bates says... Rugby League has been my main love since about 1997. It was a 2-2 draw. Oh, 2-2 draw? Well, at least that's exciting. 2-2 draw with Forest. 2-2 draw at Villa Park. You can't complain with that one. That's a great save there by Alex McCarthy, though, for Southampton. Anyway, football is great, but compared to league, it's pants, to be honest. I love all sport, man. I love all sport. You know, people say that baseball's shocking, and I'm just like, no, it's not. It's one of the greatest sports you'll watch. People say NBA is boring. I'm like, no, it's not. People are like NFL, there's too many breaks. Like, no, it's not. People say AFL is just shocking. I'm like, no, it's not. I just don't have the time to do as many sports as I want. I could literally, if I had the time, if I could do every single sport, I would. I could honestly. I love every sport, man. Oh, anyway, of the big leagues, anyway. I'm not going to sit here and stream bloody, croquet or Argentinian bloody polo. But here we go. It's going to be Crystal Palace here with the ball. There's 2 minutes added on there and 1 minute added on at Newcastle St James Park. Oh, chance here for Palace. No, West Ham going to clear this one away. No, still chance here for Palace. Still about a minute to go here at the game. Chance here for the Palace. Before me, says, have you heard of goalball? No, I have not, but I have heard of half-time at St James Park, and it is 0-0 there. Both teams have had a chance there. Both teams have had a crack, and look, they haven't been able to put the ball over the line, but McCarthy had a major save there for Southampton to prevent Newcastle from scoring and go 1-0 up, literally at the 44th minute mark. Obviously, we're still waiting here for this game at West Ham and Crystal Palace, and yes, that is a half-time there at St James Park. Just what they're booing. The Newcastle fans are booing the Newcastle players. Gravestan says hi, hello Gravestan, how you doing? The Newcastle fans just booed the Newcastle players. I think that's interesting. I don't know why. Why? Everybody says yes, you love your sport big time. You're a real tragic, aren't you? The Forest game was our first in the second tier since 1988. Yeah, wow, since 1988. My goodness me. But I love my sport, man. It's because I love what it does with the community. It brings people together, even if they hate each other through religion or hate each other through politics or whatnot. They can still come together if they're a City supporter. They can still come together if they're a Detroit Lions fan. They can still come together if they're a Titans fan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always. Ooh, Benteke's not happy there. He's just punched away the ball. So it's going to be half time here at in the West Ham Crystal Palace game, and it will be 1-0 West Ham. Look, they deserve the lead there, but this is definitely looking like a low-scoring game, like I was telling you guys, because Crystal Palace is such a negative type of minded team. But yeah, Timu Pukki did score for, it is half-time at Brentford and Villa at Villa Park. It is 1-1 there. Buendia in the 13th minute scored, and Ivan Toney obviously took the lead there for Brentford early before Buendia equalised in the 7th minute there. We go to Everton, where they're playing away at Brighton at the AMA Stadium, and it is 1-0 right now to Everton. Demarai Gray with the goal very late there in the 41st minute to take the lead. You move over to the Newcastle Southampton game. It is still 0-0 at St James Park. Not a great game, but it's still, actually, no, to be fair, it's not been a bad 0-0. It's not been a bad 0-0. You go to the Norwich and Leicester game. It is 1-1 right now, 45th plus 3 minutes. Timu Pukki equalised in the 44th minute after Jamie Vardy got off to a nice little start there in the 8th minute. A couple of yellow cards, though. However, there is a yellow card for Les Ballou for the Norwich, for the Canaries at Carrow Road. And then obviously at the Olympic Stadium, West Ham are leading 1-0 after Pablo Fornals in the 39th minute was able to score a goal there and put them into the lead. So that is the half-time scores right now, unless Norwich is able to smack something there. Justin says... Justin, what did Justin say? Thanks for sweating with me, boys. Yeah, I was sweating, mate. I was sweating. Brendan Westling says Big Ange goes head-to-head with Gerard tomorrow in the old firm in Scotland. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people want me to talk about it on the channel. They want me to stream it, but I don't think I can. I don't think I will. Justin Sellers Blazers needs $30 more for your $5 dono. Let's go, mate. Let's go. $5 dono. I'm flying, mate. I should make a $10 dono, mate. 10%. Should get 10% of the winnings, considering they're all on my stream. I'm joking, mate. I'm joking, but I'm not joking, but I'm joking. But it is 12:50 in the morning. What are we on likes-wise? We're on 29 likes. We've got 25 people here, man. I wasn't expecting 25 people here on a channel that we've only been doing Premier League for 3 weeks, to be honest with you, at 1 in the morning. So I do really appreciate all you guys tuning in at this time. I would love to see where we get to potentially 50 likes before the end of the games. We will be doing the Liverpool versus Crystal Palace game. Liverpool versus Chelsea game in about an hour and a half's time. Ooh, cheeky. It'll be cheeky. We'll be cheeky that game. Before music says handball Benteke. It was a handball Benteke as he punched the ball away. But that was good. At least that multi was very nerve-wracking for it to come through, man. That was a very nerve-wracking multi. Very nerve-wracking ball to come through, considering it was 1-1 very early days there. But if you don't subscribe, guys, you will become an Arsenal fan for the rest of your life. And do you really want that? I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. But I think it's a cheap game, that one. It's a cheeky game, mate. It's a cheeky game. It's 2:30 in the morning. But I've got an NFL fantasy draft that I have to do, actually, alongside Jackson, alongside Jas. He is pick, I think he's pick 2. I'm pick 4 at 10 a.m. in the morning. So, did anyone actually respond and say if Jackson is streaming? Like, I swear he streams for 5 hours. Oh, he streams for 5 hours about the AFL. Oh, good on him. Good on him. I didn't even see that comment. Daniel Blaze says, I was going to say you guys are legends for supporting. Excellent turnout. Yeah, no, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Like I said, like we're usually a rugby league channel, and obviously we've done American sports in the past. We've done A-League, but in the same sense, like I've never really had Premier League supporters and people who watch the content on a regular, so it's good to see. Hopefully it means that we are growing in regards to the Premier League as well. Love Fan Sports says, what do you think about Ronaldo United? Oh, we spoke about this too much, man. We spoke about this too much. If you want to know my thoughts, go back to the City versus Arsenal game at the beginning. I spoke about it all there. Not to be rude, man, but you know, we have spoken about it quite some time. Ben says, why so late? Well, talk to the Premier League, mate. Tell them to do their games at 5 in the morning, and then do their games at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we'll get a good time slot. Justin Sutherland says, and he will most likely be streaming the Liverpool game as well. He played GTA after the AFL. Good on him, man. Dimitri Dress says, rather become a Norwich fan than an Arsenal fan. Well, that's not what I said. I said, if you don't subscribe, you're an Arsenal fan, not a Norwich fan, mate. You bloody listen to me. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me, mate. You guys, I tell you what, I'm scared for you guys when I get my own place. When I get my own place, I'm scared. It's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy at Premier League times at 12 in the morning. I can tell you right now, when I get back to the Gold Coast, I will be getting a studio area, and I will be getting so that I can just do whatever I goddamn want at any time. I have to be quiet because it's just 1 a.m. in the morning. But when I get my own place, man, I tell you what, I'm scared for you guys. It's gonna get loud. It is gonna get loud. Because I'm a lot more different. It'll be very similar to the rugby league streams in regards to football. Not obviously just bang, 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 bang. But it will be a lot more energetic, obviously. Henry Kelly says, come on, you Lions. Come on, you Lions. Yeah, they are 1-0. Negative defence from Crystal Palace, but they have been able to hold the Irons out pretty well. But Irons right now, they are on top of the table. I know they're second right now, but they will go to top of the table with a win here over Man City. So it'll be very good. It'll be very good, though. Anthony Dooley says, are you buying a house? Not just yet, mate. Not just yet. I will be staying with family on the Gold Coast. However, for the time being anyway. However, I will be getting a studio where I can obviously do my streams from, so I don't have to think about other people. I can just do whatever I damn well want to do. The only member says Blaze can be screaming when City score a win at Old Trafford at 3 a.m. in the morning. Absolutely. And then when I have the police call on me, because they're going to be like, what the shit, something's going on here. There's something bad happening here in Broadbeach. Brendan Westing says, get a studio or office area, make it as soundproof as possible to not annoy the neighbours. Hey, mate. Nah, bullshit. Neighbours can suck one, mate. Neighbours not my problem. Daniel Blaze says, everyone down to Blaze's place and shout, come on, United. There's no way I would ever let you guys know where my place is. It ended up, I remember when KSI kept complaining because people were going to his house. I remember one time at Redfern Station, actually, I had one of you guys, an NRL fan, Bulldogs fan, he yelled out to me. I've had a couple of people at Redfern, actually, funnily enough, notice me. But I was at Redfern and this guy said, oh, what are you doing? And I said, oh, I'm just going to work, mate, because I was working at the time. And I was like, I'm just going to work. He's like, oh, can I come? I said, nah. I said, nah. And I left. I was like, what are you talking about? Can I come? What do you mean, can I come to your work? You shit me? This is the thing. I'm only small time. I've only got 12,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But compared to a lot of other people, I've only got 12,500 subscribers. Can you imagine the big dogs, like the KSIs and that? This guy asked to come to my goddamn work with me. No, mate, you can't come into my goddamn work, buddy. Justin says, can you see you go crazy in tight games? Oh man, I will go crazy. Dimitri says Bulldog. It was a Bulldogs fan, yeah. Geek Cash says, yeah, my whole house will suck. Did I say it was a Bulldogs fan? I can't believe I actually, unless you guessed that. I swear, did I say? I'm so tired, to be honest with you. This is my 10th hour stream. Tony Basis, what do you mean invite the MILF round? Mate, we're all inviting the MILF round. If I don't get a bit of MILF in my life, then I am not going to be happy. And that's just depressing. It's just depressing. You have to have a bit of MILF in your life, mate. The MILF is always invited. Brendan Westling says, go down to Blazers to belt out Oasis at 4 in the morning. Wonderful. When did he win the league? That's what we're talking about. I like that. That's a good comment. That's a good comment, that one. I like it. I like it. I very much like it. What does the votes look like? I didn't even know we had a poll here. 97 votes for West Ham versus Crystal Palace, 42%. Brighton Everton, 18%. Newcastle Southampton, 21%. And Aston Villa versus Brentford, 20%. Go and vote in the chat, guys, what you think is going to be the best game of this little flurry here. Interesting to see, actually, if you go and have a look there, it is interesting to see, obviously, West Ham up top, and they will be top after this game if they do win. But it'll be interesting to see if United don't get a win against Wolves. Everton currently are winning 1-0 against Brighton. I tipped them to win 2-1. They would go above. Brentford, they're looking pretty good right now. They could go above United. Aston Villa right now, they could go above it. Like, it's United, unless they beat the Wolves, because I've tipped the 1-1 draw there. I have tipped a 1-1 draw in that game. I think I've just said it's tough being a Prem fan in Australia. It is. It is. But then again, man, like, it's actually not as bad as you think because, if you're an NFL fan like me, or NBA's alright, but NFL fan, 3 a.m. start for most of my Detroit Lions game because if you're a shit team, you don't usually get the good times the Friday during the day or Tuesday in the day or Monday during the day. Usually you get the 3 a.m. start, and I'm a Detroit Lions fan, so my team is absolutely dog shit, right? So I have to get up at 3 a.m. to do that, and I'll be streaming all the NFL games. I'll be literally probably sleeping after the NRL game. Well, actually, the NRL might not even really be on then, but I'll sleep for the first week anyway. I'll go to the 6... Actually, no, there won't be NRL on. There won't be NRL on. Well, there will be finals, but it's not going to be crazy. I'm going to sleep the night beforehand, from 4 p.m. until 10:30, stream the Premier League, and then just go through the whole day. That's what I'm going to plan to do. Cheese says, who has better defense, Arsenal or Bulldogs? What a stupid question. Neither team has defense, mate. Rion Rebello says, will there be a Newcastle Southampton goal? Only if you subscribe, mate. If you don't subscribe, there will not be a goal. If you do subscribe, there will be a goal. But if you don't want a goal to happen, then still subscribe. But no, I think there will be a goal. Yeah, Newcastle and Southampton have been pretty attacking so far. Newcastle should have scored, to be honest with you, right at the end of half time. But Southampton have been better. 11 attempts to 3 attempts on target. 4 attempts for Newcastle, 1 attempt on target. Rion says done. Well, there you go, mate. Rion, now there's going to be a goal for sure. No, absolutely. I think I tipped on my NRL, on my Premier League tipping stream on Tuesday. I said 2-2. It's not looking like a 2-2, right? No, I said 2-1 Newcastle, sorry. I did say 2-1 Newcastle. They're not looking good necessarily for a goal in Newcastle. They nearly scored 1. But besides that, they've only had the 1 shot on target. Southampton absolutely have been the more progressive team in regards to attacking and putting the ball forward. So, yeah, it should be interesting. But I think there should be a goal, absolutely. Football Status plays, would you rather bring Bruno or Prime Yaya Toure, the A-League? Prime Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure, that goal against Newcastle sums up everything. Or Stoke, but I'd take the goal against Newcastle over anything. That was the most gut-wrenching game I've ever experienced in my life. Way more gut-wrenching than QPR versus City. Justin Sutherland says, Sunderland winning 2-0 at half time. I expected a draw, to be honest. Last season we drew 17 games. At the Black Cats. Justin, you get around Liverpool for Jas. You better get around City for bloody BKR Sport. Because I'm going to get around the Black Cats so that you guys can get to the league so that I can... I don't know what the rest of these comments is, but you better get around City too, to be honest with you. Football State says, I messed up the question. I forgot Yaya was a City player. Well, I'm going to take Yaya anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take Yaya anyway. But give me another play. If you want to give me another play, then fair call, mate. Justin Sutherland said, Wickham, they started the season well with 2 wins and a draw. We have 2 wins and a loss. Who do you lose to? Wickham, I've always thought of them as a pretty tough team. Tough team, but not great team, but tough team. In regards to that aspect down there, like, obviously Premier League, they get slaughtered. But I'm talking about, like, down there, they're usually a pretty tough team in the League One. And I think usually they're, like, low. No, they're usually League One. I don't think they don't usually progress, do they? I think they're always in League One, Wickham. Brendan Westing says, Prime Yaya to Brisbane, the Den chanting the Toure song for an hour straight. Yeah. Were you there for the Man City game at Gold Coast, between Melbourne City and... Was Yaya there? I know Sammy Nasri scored the winner, but was Yaya there? People forget Sammy Nasri at Man City. He was important too. He was important in 11, 12, and 13, 14. 12, 13, 13, 14. Yeah, 13, 14, 13, 14, he was very important, especially the last game of the season against West Ham to win 2-0. We needed to win that game. We beat them 2-0. I think Sammy Nasri scored the first goal of the game. I think he scored the first goal of the game. Oh, we lost to Burton 1-0. Justin, Justin, brother. What's going on there? Oh, and finally, it's the best Premier League game you've ever watched. 6-1 United at Old Trafford. Football State says, okay, let's change the players. Would you rather bring Benzema or Lukaku to the A-League? Lukaku. I would say Lukaku. I think Benzema's probably got a little bit more skill-wise in regards to like the ball movement, first touch, kind of silkiness, I guess, in a way. I think Lukaku is a lot more. No, you know what? No, I'd say Benzema. I think that I think Benzema would probably be the guy there. I think Lukaku could work out very similar to what like an Emilescu in a way. But I would take Benzema. I think that would be a really nice one. But I don't think either of them really work. Like I think they work, but they don't work in the same sense. If you know what I'm saying. Sorry, mate, I'm not doing anything like. Why is someone annoyed at the question of Lukaku or Benzema? He's done nothing wrong, mate. He's done nothing wrong. But the second half's about to get underway here. What are we on likes wise? We're on 33 likes right now. Let's get up to 35 right now and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But Newcastle versus Southampton is about to get underway here. Well, let's just go recap through the scores really quickly here before we do get back underway with the Southampton and Newcastle game. Also, obviously, the West Ham game is about to start up again as well. Very similar time slots here. This comment section sometimes, man. Truly, it truly is something. It truly is something. So, 1-1 at Villa Park between Aston Villa and Brentford. 1-0 to Everton at Amex Stadium. 0-0 St James Park with Newcastle and Southampton. Carrow Road, Norwich 1, Leicester 1, and West Ham leading 1-0 over at the Olympic Stadium Crystal Palace. Just as someone said, it was a Wednesday game after we had played on the Sunday, so not much turnaround, but still, welcome to our life, Justin. Thank you. If we don't have a midweek game, it feels weird for us. If we don't have a midweek game, to be fair, man, like championship. Oh, you're not in championship, but championship players are quite a lot in the middle and like in the middle of the week as well, don't they? Because they have like 46 games, do they? Do they have championship have 46 games? How many games do they have? 48, 46? It could be more actually. I think it could be more. Football State says West Ham scored a nice tiki-taka. Oh, it was a good goal. It was a nice goal. It was a nice goal there. And I liked that Antonio obviously wasn't selfish and passed the ball back for Fornals to put the ball back in the back of the net. RB Foot Music says Championship is a grind. Championship is probably the most exciting league to watch in football. Just want to throw that out there. Like, I love City. I love the Premier League. But Championship is so much fun because teams just don't give a shit about defense. They just score. And if you can't keep up with them, they just continue to score because their defenses are not great, so they're all just so attacking. But I think, actually, I'm going to ask this question. You know what? I'm going to put this as a poll in the chat. Which game do you think is better between these two games? I'm going to either put the Man City versus QPR game or the Watford versus Leicester game. And if you don't know the Watford versus Leicester game, then I hate you because that's also up there with obviously the Man City versus Crystal Palace. Hold on. Which game was more exciting? Which game was better? Hold on. Which game was better in the chat? We've got Manchester City v QPR or the Troy Deeney goal. Gee whiz. Watford v Leicester Championship playoff. That was so incredible. Both those incredible. Like, truly, it's ridiculous. Obviously, like, truly, it should be Aguero, but in the same sense, that was a ridiculous bloody moment in history when Troy Deeney, he's Holt, Deeney, oh, he's Holt, sorry, not Holt, jeez, I'm thinking about bloody, who's Holt for Norwich? What was his name again? Something Holt? Something Holt, I think it was. What was it? Was it, oh, man, Harold Holt, no, it's not Harold Holt. Harold Holt, what a man. What a machine. Harold Holt is an Australian, by the way. But yeah, go and vote in the chat, guys. So who was the Holt who used to play for Norwich? He used to be a really strong player. Really didn't give a shit if he broke your ankles kind of player. I remember him getting in a fight with, I think it was Nigel de Jong. Nigel de Jong back in the day. It was very funny. Very funny because Nigel de Jong would have absolutely slapped that guy. Brendan Westley says, speaking of scoring, Brisbane beat a regional select side 13-1 today in first preseason friendly. Cool. Brisbane still can't score against anybody else. Football star Anthony Dooley, I'm going to give you a warning here, mate. You're starting to try and pick fights with people. If you keep doing it, mate, I'll time you out. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, if you want a Grant Holt, thank you. Yanni Mavericks, yes, absolutely. What are you doing, bro? Like, no one's here to talk shit, and we can talk shit, but, like, what are you doing trying to pick fights with people? If he wants to talk A-League, he can talk A-League all he goddamn wants to talk. At least it's football. If he's talking about NRL, I'll tell him to come back in the next stream tomorrow, but he's not. He's talking about A-League. Like, give it a rest. Max Patterson's in humble new here. Good on you, Maxie Patterson. How you going? Who do you support, mate? Are you supporting one of these teams, or has your team already won 5-0 today? Huh? You like it? I like it. I liked it. T says, welcome to the best community ever. Yeah, man. We're just going to obviously have a bit of fun, talk a bit of shit, and have a bit of a laugh. Oh, Chansey for West Ham. No, Crystal Palace will clear that one away. Crystal Palace will clear that little bad boy away there. But yeah, let us know who you support, Maxie. I really want to see a goal here in this Newcastle versus Southampton game, however, because it's the only game that obviously doesn't have a goal. Greasy versus Arsenal relegation. Who do you support, by the way, Greasy Gamer? I didn't know that you were a Premier League supporter. Who do you support? Obviously, you're not happy with the NRL today, by the way. My God. Oh, you are not happy. Oh, Chansey for Southampton. No. Cleared away. Isaacs has come on Leicester. Good on you, man. Geek Cash, the poll is correct so far. No, it's not. Football Stats is the Blaze and the Jars community is the best sport community in Australia, hands down. It's because we have a bit of fun, man. You know, we don't take it too seriously. Like, I take it seriously, but in the same sense, it's like, he takes it less seriously than me. But, like, you know, I want to just talk shit and have a good time within reason. You know, sometimes there's a lot of flogs who talk too much shit and just get boring and annoying, but majority of the time, it's just we talk shit, have a bit of fun, man. Greasy Gamer. I don't know, man, but I loved it. Football States Blazers. You know, I'm currently based in Perth. I didn't know that at the moment. If you were to come to Perth, I'm going to catch up with you and say, oh, well, I can't even leave Sydney right now, mate. I want to go home to the Gold Coast for the last 3 months, so. Football States and the trolls also run the chat. Yeah, that's why I hide them and time them out. Like, trolls are always like, oh, if you don't mind trolls, then why do you hide us? It's like, Chansey West Ham, all safe. It's like, well, no, like, it's got nothing to do with that. Well, like, I don't give a shit what they're saying, but they're trying to obviously make me out to be bad guys. It's like, no, it's because you're ruining the chat with everybody else, and that's why I said to Anthony, calm it down, mate. Giga Cash's overall feeling, Watford. Yeah, but see, that's different. It's because you obviously also have that negative connotation of Manchester City as well. You got to remember, you got to take into account that, Gineppo. Oh my God, Gineppo. That was nearly an unbelievable goal there for Southampton. That was unbelievable for Oh my goodness me. Gineppo just had an absolute whack here. Just from the right hand side. Oh, it's close. Tony Bay says that trolls are okay if they have an argument back. They don't. That's why they're trolls, I guess. Yeah, like Matt T. You know what I'm saying? Like, plenty of Premier League. Like, I think it's because in Premier League, NRL is easy. Like, I can slap anybody in NRL. And same with the Premier League as well. Baseball, I'd find it tough. I would find it tough in probably NBA. No, I'd be alright in NBA. Oh no, NBA, someone would crush me. Maybe. That's a free kick here for Chris Wallace. I think with the Premier League, there's a lot of young kids who follow and then talk about history as if like they've witnessed any of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I witnessed my team be shit, and I've witnessed my team be very good. I'm blessed to have my team as very good now rather than very good before and shit now. But a lot of young kids don't understand this. That's the problem with, I guess, being like, I'm only 27. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very young too. But compared to the 16-year-olds who come in and they think they know everything, and you're just like, man, you probably didn't even know what the Premier League was when buddy Sergio Aguero put the ball in the back of the net. You couldn't even tell me a single player from let's go 2008 at Man City. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guarantee if I said the name Shawnee Wright Phillips The only reason you would know him is because he was the one who ran the ball down the sideline for QPR. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's all well and good. I love that there's new supporters in the game and there's young kids in the game, and that's always going to be the case, of course. But it's like, don't pretend like you know more and understand more. Like, you've got to. Football's about learning, man. You really got to learn this sport. You've really got to learn what's going on. You can't just talk shit and get away with it. You need to actually have some substance behind what you're saying, because like, if you're going to sit there and say, "Oh, we got undefeated and we were undefeated in 2003," you're just like, yeah, but Man City won by scoring 100 points, which was like 18 more points than what Arsenal did in 2003. So like, they lost 2 games, I think, and yet still scored more goals, but still got way more points than Arsenal. It's like, but they don't get that, because they don't get how difficult that is, because they haven't watched anywhere near enough football to actually have a clue. West Ham here, chance, no, save. Chris Gibbs to oil money. Yeah, you get past that shit pretty easily. You know, they think they're very good with oil money, but like, it's just like, Liverpool spent a lot of money. United are billions of pounds in debt. You know what's funny actually is that a lot of play. 51 minutes gone, by the way, guys. Thumbs up and subscribe. You know what's funny is that a lot of kids also don't understand that they're like, oh, when the oil money dries up, you're not going to have any money. It's like, you do realise that we have 5 different clubs all around the world: Yokohama, New York City FC, Melbourne City FC, Manchester City. I think we've got an Italian club too now. You know, we've got multiple clubs everywhere. The amount of money and the academies and the project, like, it's not even the oil money anymore, mate. It's the success that Man City is finding because of the foundations that PSG couldn't facilitate, by the way. Monaco didn't facilitate, by the way. Lots of clubs have money, but there's a difference between having money and being successful, and having money and not knowing what to do with that money. Tottenham had £100 million for the sale of Gareth Bale to Real Madrid and got jack shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a lot of clubs out there that don't. Alex Sanchez, what did he cost Man United? £70 million or something like that? £50 million? And what did he do? He played the piano. You know, Ronaldo was coming for how much? You know, what is he going to do? You know, he's a 36-year-old dude, man. Like, okay, cool, he might improve you to get a couple of goals this year, but relax. Like, it's just, it's frustrating, but it is what it is, man. It's all about good sport, good banter, you know, have a bit of a laugh, but unfortunately, kids just don't get it, man. They don't get it, and they think they know it all. Brendan Wesley says, no lie, I always thought as a kid that City and United were even, and that was before the takeover. Well, you're an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic, Brendan. All chance of Crystal Palace. Sorry, Southampton. Every single goddamn time. Isaac says, Arsenal put up a good fight today. Yeah, very good. And without the good part, and without the very, just the part, you know? Anyway, so I support any club that plays against LeBron. He's a dope. All Chancey for Newcastle. Maximum. Chancey into the box. No, cleared away. Anthony Dilly says, Jack Grealish 100 million, Ronaldo not worth it. What are you saying, BKR? So obviously you don't know what you're talking about. Actually, Anthony, I'm going to ask you how old you are, man. Because, like, okay, so you want me to talk about Ronaldo? How did he go at Juve? You know, how much money is being spent right now? What did he? Oh, Newcastle! Oh, it's a goal. Newcastle up 1-0. 1-0 Newcastle. Bullska. Callum Wilson. Good goal. Just heads into the back of the net there. 1-0 to Newcastle. Okay, Anthony, the reason why... Okay, you're 27. The reason why you think that Ronaldo's going to have the same effect at United is because... I know you were a Liverpool fan, right? Okay, so I don't understand why you think that Ronaldo's going to be fantastic then, because I'll tell you why. As a City fan, I didn't want him. I didn't want Ronaldo. I said, okay, if we get a person up front, cool. We get a person up front, that's fine. But I didn't want him. The reason being, he's a 36-year-old striker who is fantastic in his day, but you've got to remember that he really has regressed since his days at Real Madrid. Oh, close to a penalty there at Olympic Stadium, but it will not be. He hasn't been able to recapture his form for Real Madrid. Juve were in a Champions League final and won the league before he came, and then when he came, where are they now? You know, it's all well and good. Grealish has been fantastic in the first 3 games he's been here. Fantastic. Ask me how old Jack Grealish is. You know what I'm saying? Ask me how old Jack Grealish is, and I'll ask you how old Cristiano Ronaldo is. So you can complain about the 100 mil or however much it costs for Jack Grealish, but you can also, you know, talk to me and say, wait a second, how much money are we paying Cristiano Ronaldo transfer fee? But The real question is, how much money are you paying weekly wages? Because your weekly wages bill, or United's weekly wages bill, is through the goddamn roof. And they're already billions of pounds in debt. Billions of pounds. Billions of pounds in debt. So, like, it's all good, man. It's all good. But, you can back up Ronaldo signing all you like, but that's a woeful signing, in my opinion. Woeful. Woeful signing. It wasn't a signing because they needed it. Oh, chance here. Chance at Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace here with a chance. Chance here with the Crystal Palace. Benteke. Oh, he has to. Oh, I'm terrible. United didn't sign Ronaldo because they wanted Ronaldo. United signed Ronaldo because they didn't want us to have Ronaldo. United signed Ronaldo because they didn't want him to be in blue. They're saving face. They're not signing him to win the league. The fans think they win the league. I guarantee you that I do not genuinely believe that that United themselves think that this is going to change them into a real serious competitor. They know they're a competitor, but not like a serious, if you know what I'm saying here. This signing doesn't change that. They've done this to save face, not to... Oh, chance in Crystal Palace! Oh, it should be a goal! It's a goal! It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Crystal Palace has scored. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Benteke, it's 1-1. And he does this, but you can't say Ronaldo. Oh, bro, you're trolling right now. I've literally just absolutely put you in your place. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. My goodness me. You're making yourself look like a moron. It's fine. It's alright. If you don't want to listen, that's your choice, my guy. But it's 1-1 here. Crystal Palace with West Ham. I don't believe you're a Liverpool fan, by the way, Anthony. I don't believe it. There's no way. Because I've literally just told you everything you need to know, and yet you still just don't get it. Anthony, how much did Juve score last year? How much did Juve win, Champions-wise? How many times did they win? Cheese says, if Man City waited like 24 hours before signing Jack, they might have got Messi. Yeah, maybe, but in the same sense, it is what it is. But Crystal Palace there, nice goal. So Benteke, oh no, not Benteke, it was Gallagher apparently. It was Gallagher, not Benteke. Benteke was there to try and touch it in. So they had to clear that one away there. Cheese, as a Liverpool fan, we don't accept him. Yeah, to be fair, he's been trying to pick fights with people in the chat all night, to be honest with you, and he's now just trolling in response to me. Like, it's all good, man. Like, I've just told you, you can't answer my wage structure reference because I guarantee you that you don't understand wage structure. I guarantee you that you don't understand what wage structure represents, Anthony. I guarantee you that you don't understand wins above replacement. That's more of a baseball term, but I still don't guarantee that you understand that reference at all. Anthony says, you think Ronaldo's bad? I never said Ronaldo was bad. See, this is where little kids come involved. You're not 27. Because there's no way, one, you capitalise that, and two, you calm down, my guy. Where have I ever said that Ronaldo is bad throughout any of what I've just said? See, this is the difference between talking to an adult and talking to kids. There's no way he's 27 years old. And I can tell you that immediately. So, 60 minutes gone here, guys. In both games, it's 1-1 West Ham United and Crystal Palace and 1-0 here to Newcastle. Thumbs up and subscribe if you're new around here. Big Boy says, BK, how many goals does Cristiano have to score to not be a flop, it's in your opinion? Good call. That's a good question. I think he would need to score at very minimum. See, the thing is, I don't know how he works alongside Cavani, Martial, and Greenwood as well, mind you. They've got a lot of strikers now. Obviously, Cavani, I really rate Cavani. You guys know I love Cavani. But I just don't understand where anyone would have gotten from any impression that I said Ronaldo was bad through any of that. And that's the difference between talking to adults and kids, because he has absolutely no idea what I'm saying. Young Ever says, yeah, Everton scored a pen. Oh, it must be 2-0 then. It is 2-0, Everton. It is 2-0 to Everton. I can't believe Norwich is still holding out to a 1-1 draw there. Right now, Arsenal is still at the bottom of the league, by the way, because Norwich scored that draw. Are currently drawing. Cheese says, I realise nobody's talking about Messi now. It's not that people aren't talking about Messi. Anthony Dooley says, you just said he was a bad signing. A bad signing and a bad player are two completely different things, mate. One day you'll understand. Just because you're a bad signing doesn't mean you're a bad player. There's different situations that go into signings. There's different situations in regards to how players work in clubs. There's different situations in regards to how players are going to suit a system. There's different situations in regards to wage structure, like I've spoken about, that you can't respond to. There's different situations in regards to the fact that there's too many mouths to feed there. There's different situations in regards to the fact that what's about their defense? Their defense still struggles. How are they going to implement him? Are they going to give him enough time? Because Cavani needs to eat. Greenwood needs to eat. Rashford, Martial, especially Martial, needs to eat. Everyone needs to eat, man. So how do they use him? And if they don't use him enough, how does he work? Like, come on, man. Like, it really is simple, man. Football State says, no, it's not simple, but you should get what I'm saying from what I've said. Like, the fact that you think that I've ever said that he's a bad player is just baffling. Anthony says, Timothy Mouse, you have 15 wingers in your team, so you signed Grealish. I think this guy's a United fan. Why are you defending United so much here? It's really odd how you're getting so upset. Like, we won 5-0 tonight, and you're criticising the team. We won 5-0 last week, and you're criticising the team. Like, we lose one game to Tottenham at the beginning of the year. Like, do you see how calm I am? I really don't understand why you're so upset right now, to be completely honest with you, my guy. Like, I get it. Like, your ego is bruised, but in the same sense, man, like, this is a learning period for you to learn to understand what you're talking about. There's a difference between being a bad player and a bad signing. Brendan Westing says the transfer window. CC says he won't understand he's a Man City fan. They can't accept the fact that Liverpool would beat them 3-2. You're talking to the current champions right now who went through basically all of last year who didn't have a striker. You just don't get it. Yeah, Anthony, you've gotten a little bit, like, man, I've spoken to you enough, mate. If you want to be going, catch you later, my guy. Like, if you don't want to listen, you just want to keep trolling the chat, there you go, mate. Enjoy your time off. Alright, so, 1-1 here. Very easy, guys. Like, if you guys are just going to continue to be like a 12-year-old in the chat, like, my God, man. It just gets annoying. So you're just like, okay, you know what? Catch him, my guy. Yanni says, or another option is he a Ronaldo fanboy. I think he's a United fan. I don't think he's. So Anthony, unfortunately, you have been hidden from the channel, and you won't be unhidden. So please don't message me on Instagram because I just genuinely can't be bothered with you. Geez, there is some people, man. Like, truly, it's just like, dude, you have to just, in football, if I get beaten in an argument, I will tell you that, yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong here. I'm not saying that he won't work out for United. I think that the money that they're paying for him is more to save face for their club rather than actually signing him for the reason of wanting to have him at the club. I don't think they were going to get him. I don't think they were going to get him at all. But because they found out City was going to get him, that's when they jump in. Alexis Sanchez was the same thing. Look how that one happened. But it is 2-0 here to Everton right now. Apparently they've scored again, apparently someone just said. Logan says, maybe he's like that dude. Last week, who said he went for City and had a soft spot for United? He goes for Liverpool and has a soft spot for Man U. Dumbass shit, man. And that's another shit. But I guarantee you I'll get a message from this guy on Instagram like I do from every troll who says, oh man, I'm so sorry, please unban me. It's just like, no, mate. See, this is Man City will lose to United 4-2 soon. Okay, like, brother, my goodness me. Gee whiz, you're even a worse troll, to be completely honest with you. You haven't said anything even at all throughout this entire stream that was anything of any kind of relevance. Football says, so I commend your patience, to be honest. I wouldn't be patient on someone like that. It is what it is, man. When your team wins 5-0 2 games in a row and is currently top of the table, and it's won 5 Premier Leagues in the last 10 years, 4 League Cups in a row, 6 in the last 10 years, 7 years, I don't know. We've won a lot of League Cups, man. Multiple FA Cups. The only thing we haven't won is Champions League, but in the same sense, we made the final last year, and we're pushing closer and closer to it. You're pretty content with where you're at. If you're a United fan who hasn't won anything in 10 years, you get a bit giggity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a bit fidgety is what the word I'm looking for. Giggity. You get a bit fidgety, where you feel the need to have to argue your point. It's like Parramatta, in the sense if they haven't won in 35 years, United is 10 years is a very long time for them. So they feel the need to really push it to try and make you believe what they're saying. And it's just like, there's no way a Liverpool fan would have argued like that in support of Ronaldo. It would make zero sense, to be honest with you. Justin Sutton says, imagine if you had to mod CCC. It would never have happened, my guy. I would have. Actually, I did say if they won 4-3, I was going to do it, but obviously, CCC is obviously just a troll, man. That's a blatant troll. Football State says, imagine being bothered to come here and troll, at least troll with good arguments or something. He tried. Not CCC. CCC never tried at all. But at least Anthony tried to crack it, but then he just went down the same path of just repeating the same shit over and over again. Like, wouldn't respond to me in regards to the wage structure, wouldn't respond to me in regards to saving face, because he doesn't get it. He's probably a young kid, man. There's no way he's 27. El Logos has played this 1-0 Newcastle game. I'm aware. I reacted to it. I said that Callum Wilson scored a goal. That happened a while ago. That happened about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. I'm aware. I can't update that score. That score will get updated by itself. I know it's 1-0 to Newcastle, but I can't update that scoreline. It'll get updated itself. Don't forget, guys, we will be showing the Chelsea versus Liverpool game right after this, so hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. And we usually are going to be getting people like this who, want to troll. It's pretty easy to put them in their place. But if they can beat me, so be it. Be my guest. Yanni Maverick says City will eventually win the Champions League within the next 5 years. Well, you got to look at it this way, man. Like, within the last 4 years, City got knocked out there. Oh no, that will miss there for Southampton, but it will be a corner here. You got to think about it this way, man. Like, City have... Oh, Antonio, it's a goal. 2-1. West Ham, Antonio. Beautiful goal too. Beautiful goal too. That's 2-1. Oh, that's a great goal from Antonio. 2-1. Great goal. 2-1. Just unreal. That was an unreal goal there from Antonio. Brendan Westling says City will win the Champions League 1 year. All that needs to happen is Pep to stop overdoing his tactics like he's done every year for the past few seasons. It's not every game, it's just the final. Crystal Palace, Southampton with a chance? No. But West Ham here, look at that on the volley too. That's a great goal there from Antonio. Good. Look at that. He just understood exactly what was happening with that ball and just puts that ball to the back of the net, left-hand side, just powers it through. Powers it home there for West Ham, and they take back the lead at 2-1 there. They take back the lead at 2-1. Beautiful goal. Elijah says, how's the West Ham game going? They will take the win. Oh, they just scored right as you said that, Elijah. They did just score as you said that. So West Ham lead 2-1 here. What a strike from Antonio. No, Zidane manager 2023. No, thank you, Taj Little John. But the reason why City don't win the Champions League, we've been improving every year. People don't look at this because they don't like City, right? Because they don't like how they've become successful, right? Because they obviously are jealous like Arsenal fans. But, the reason why that they haven't won, like they've been improving every year. You go back a couple of years ago, they got knocked out in the round of 16. You go back a year after that, they got knocked out in the quarterfinals. The year after that, they got knocked out in the semi-finals to Tottenham. And now they got to the final. They lost to Olympique Lyon, and that was a tough one. Chance here for Crystal Palace. It's going to be a goal. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. They've just equalised straight away. It's 2-2, and it's going to be... Oh, my God. It's 2-2. Gallagher double. West Ham just scored a cracker goal there with Antonio, and now it's now 2-2. What a goal. What a game we're seeing over here. We're 20 minutes to go. What a game. What a game we're seeing over here. Gallagher has gone and got himself a brace. Straight away. Hit back away straight away. I can tell you Gallagher is one of the guys that all the girls would like to with his hairstyle. Guarantee it. He's like buddy, what's his name for Norwich? Cantwell, is it? Is it Cantwell? But Gallagher, that's a great touch from Cantwell. From Gallagher. That's a great touch from Gallagher here. He just cuts back onto the inside there. Just quickly cuts and then goes bang into the bottom left-hand corner. Very good. That's a brilliant game over there. That's a brilliant game. I had the sound on for the Newcastle Southampton game. It's not as good. Newcastle winning 1-0, but it's not as good as this game. 2-2. Gee whiz. Elijah says, damn, yeah. Actually, yeah, Elijah, you just said, will West Ham win? Well, they were leading, and now they're not. It's back to 2-2. I can't believe right now that Norwich is still drawing 1-1 with Leicester. Brandon Westing says, anyone who has Gallagher and Fancy is having a party right now. Absolutely. But surely you wouldn't. At Crystal Palace, there's no way you back in attackers at Crystal Palace. Guarantee you he gets traded in quite a lot this week. I guarantee you. He gets traded quite a lot here. Army for Music says maybe he won't get loaned next year. Who's he? Who's he won't get loaned next year? As in Gallagher. There is no way that Crystal Palace keep a player like Gallagher if this is what he continues to do. Obviously, it's one game. You know what I'm saying? Justin Sullivan says, well, Palace bites back straight away. They did. And Newcastle have a corner here on the right-hand side. 71 minutes gone here, guys. What are we on? We're on 35 likes. Let's get 5 more likes and let's get up to 40 likes here. Another thing in regards to all the trolls and stuff, guys, is that, like, with football, I'm a lot more calmer than when I'm with rugby league, because rugby league, it's just like, there's just idiots. But with Premier football, people are actually trying to take me on football knowledge-wise, and I know I have the football knowledge to banter. But in rugby league, people are just trying to insult you specifically, not really the actual, oh, Western here? No. There's a difference between types of banter. Rugby league fans are coming for you. Your team's just in the way. Premier League fans are actually coming to try and prove that they have more knowledge than you. And that's the difference. I don't know everything. I've only been a supporter since 2004, but in the same sense, like, that's why I'm a lot more calmer, because I know that this is a lot different to rugby league. But once he says they have Vieira as a manager, he probably has that fight and soul the team like he had back in the day. Vieira is a very negative manager. I understand what you're saying, but Vieira is a very negative manager in regards to a lot of aspects about football. A very negative manager. He actually used to be the manager of one of the Man City youth teams, didn't he? So, Crystal Palace here with the ball. Still 2-2 in this game. 1-1 in Norwich Leicester. 1-0 Newcastle over Southampton. And 1-0 Everton over Brighton. Oh, sorry, 2-0 Everton over Brighton. I called 2-1 in that game against Brighton. So, I think I'm pretty spot on right now. I called Aston Villa Brentford as a 1-1 draw on my tipping video. I called City 4-1. That was a good tip. I called Newcastle to win 2-1 over Southampton. So far, it's a good tip. Norwich Leicester, I said Leicester to win, so that's not a good tip so far, but then again, it's a tough one. West Ham Crystal Palace, I did tip West Ham though, so that's not great right now. But not many people would have got that right. Taj Little Johnson, do you think City will miss Pep in 2023? Managers come and go, man. We had Mancini, we had Pellegrini. I thought we'd miss Pellegrini. I thought we'd miss Mancini, to be fair. Mancini was, I love that bloke. He was the guy who broke the drought, but that was a very different City team back then. Time's coming. It comes and goes, man. Comes and goes. We'll find a good manager. We'll continue to win. That's just the City way, man. And that's changed a lot. But over the top here. Oh, Gallagher was at West Brom. You're right. All chance here for Crystal Palace. Oh, my goodness me. Close. Crystal Palace in the box here. It's going to be Benteke. Benteke, no, they're going to clear this one away. Oh, jeez. Jeez, this game is hectic right now. West Ham away. Ben Rama. He's got Antonio in the middle. Oh, not a good pass there. But Antonio still has the ball. It's going to be a terrible pass from Antonio. John Davis says, I miss Balotelli. I don't. Oh, it's 1-1 in Southampton versus Newcastle. 1-1. 1-1 in Southampton. I wasn't even looking. It's 1-1 in Southampton versus Newcastle. Southampton will score a goal. Newcastle have just gone to sleep there and just allowed a goal for El Elianusi. Dimitri Jones says, I reckon Pep will take him on the international side. You only reckon that because he said that. Oh, geez, that was a good goal there. It's a good finish there. Yeah, Pep's a good coach, Cheese, but in the same sense, man, so was Mancini and so was Pellegrini. Managers come and go. Of course, I love Pep. I love what he's doing with the club. But do I think we can win the Champions League with him? To be fair, man, he always overthinks that final. That final is always just overthought, and that's the frustrating thing with Pep, is that, like, he just doesn't know how to leave a team. He just doesn't know how to leave a team the way it is. Dimitri says, sorry, I saw some speculation, but I didn't hear him say it. No, he said. Well, I'm pretty certain he said it. I didn't listen to the actual. I didn't listen to the actual bloody interview that he had, but I know that there was plenty of articles saying that he did say it. It's not my bad. Don't say my bad. But 2-2 here. A lot of draws right now. 1-1 Norwich Leicester. 2-2 Crystal Palace West Ham. 1-1 Aston Villa Brentford. 1-1 Newcastle Southampton. Potentially a penalty here for Newcastle. No, he got the ball. He got plenty of the ball there. Jesus, both Jurgen and Pep transformed both teams into world's deadliest teams. Hold on a second. City have been very good since 2011-12, man. Or even 2010. Oh, not really. 2010, 2011-12, really. So over the top here. And that's going to be an easy save there for McCarthy. McCarthy's had a good game. McCarthy has had a good game for Southampton, to be fair. So 2-2 here. Still in that West Ham Crystal Palace game, though. John Davies says, yep, he cost us last year. Terrible last year. Not defensive mid. That's why we lost. Look, the tough thing with Pep is that, I just think he really desperately wants to freak out the opposition. Newcastle with a chance. No, it's going to be taken down here. I think he wants to freak out the opposition by saying they don't know what team they're playing. 1 second here. Oh, jeez, I thought it was going to be a goal. Newcastle's still pushing right now. It's 1-1 with 14 minutes to go, and Newcastle will steal the ball back. This is very much looking like a draw here, though. It's very much... Oh! That would have been incredible if he scored that. It's offside, I think. I think it's offside. It is offside. He wants to freak out the opposition by changing the team around, but he doesn't realise that by freaking out the opposition, he's freaking us out because we don't know what we're doing in regards to that change. I'm not getting into United again, Stephen. I've already said that Ronaldo's not a great signing, but, be my guest and tell me that I know nothing, to be fair, because I can't be bothered arguing again in regards to that. If you want to go back and hear my thoughts about Ronaldo, you can go back about 15 minutes ago or so, 15, 20 minutes ago. You draw 1-1 with Southampton. Don't at me in regards to winning anything. Your team still can't get the job done in the actual clutch. It's like City lose one game at Tottenham, you talk shit. It's like, bro, we've won 5 titles in the last 10 years. We can back up the fact that last year we were 11th and won the league. United haven't been able to win shit in 10 years. They haven't been able to win the league in 10 years. So, a draw with Southampton is a big result for them in a negative sense. Brendan Westing says Pep leaving will honestly give City a fresh start because things do tend to get stale with same manager for a long period of time. Just look at Arsenal in the latter years of Wenger's tenure. Yes, but in the same sense, Wenger leaving has put them really downhand. No, Stephen, if you want to go hear about Ronaldo, go back and have a watch 10, 15 minutes ago because I can't be bothered going over it again, man. We've already had someone who just doesn't understand wage structure. And age, and just so much to do with it. But just go back 10, 15 minutes ago if you want to know. But it's going to be all chancy for Southampton. No, Newcastle clear it away. Don't forget, guys, we'll be streaming the Liverpool versus Chelsea game right on after this in about 50 minutes time. To be fair, about 50 minutes time. John Davies says Mbappe to Real Madrid better than Ronaldo. Well, of course, because Mbappe is not 36 years old. Justin Sutherland says, at least we have MKV'd moved on from the Latrell comments. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, but we'll get Latrell comments tomorrow, don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll get Latrell comments on one of those Bulldogs Mealy streams or Panthers Tiger stream, I can guarantee it. Or there'll be the 3 comments. Who do you support? What do you think about Latrell? Who's going to win the grand final? That's it. So it's going to be Crystal Palace here with the ball. Choose his best players in each position. No, bro, we are not going through every single player in every single position across every single team. It's 1:40 in the morning. You got to remember that this is my 5th stream of the day. I am tired, but I will still keep sticking on here, having a chat with you guys, and I'm still enjoying the football. Even though most of them are draws right now. Oh, Leicester have got a goal. Leicester scored a goal, by the way. It's 2-1 Leicester. 2-1 Leicester, so Norwich goes back to the bottom of the league and Arsenal go back to second last. Oh, yeah, don't you, mate? Well, no, we don't really get that much on the NRL anymore. We get a couple of times, but why can't you show us the game? I used to get that a lot in the NRL, but with the big streams, you get it, but not like with the boxing and stuff. But boxing is usually okay, actually, to be honest with you. Boxing is pretty okay. So right-hand side here, 80 minutes gone here. 80 minutes gone. And it's going to be cleared away here. Want to see something happen here. CJ Mox is enjoying the late streams, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. We've got 2 more tomorrow night. After the 2 NRL games, we've got 1 tomorrow night, which is 2 games. Tottenham versus Watford, and I think it's... Tottenham versus Watford, and it might be who's the other team? I know it's not Wolves versus United. I'm not staying up till that game. Tottenham versus Watford and someone else. It's another game. Burnley and Leeds. Tottenham, Watford, and Burnley and Leeds are the two games I'll be doing tomorrow night. Get cash. Just don't forget salty fans saying your team is trash. Oh yeah, yeah. I get a lot of Titans are trash, or now I'm obviously getting Man City's trash. That's why I can't be bothered. So that's why Stephen, I can see your comment, man, but I've already argued like over and over again, man. I get over the trolling and the banter. Like I know you're not necessarily trolling, but in the same sense, like you know, you sometimes you just like, okay, I'm just gonna watch the rest of this game, or maybe we'll talk later on another stream. John Davis says, need a tip, Blaze. Chelsea win under 2.5 goals or Liverpool under 2.5 goals? I've gone Liverpool over 2.5 goals. I said Liverpool 2-1. John Davies, I do a tipping video every Thursday for the Premier League. So if you want to know all my tips, you can check out that. For these games, I tipped West Ham 3-0. That's not happening right now. I tipped Man City 4-1 and got told that I didn't know my Premier League or didn't know my football. I should stick to rugby. They won 5-0. I tipped Everton 2-1. They're winning 2-0, so pretty good result there. I tipped 1-1 Aston Villa Brentford. That's perfect right now. Newcastle Southampton, I said Newcastle 2-1. Still a chance there. Leicester, I tipped 3-0. And they're up 2-1, so I'll take it. No, Steve, I'm not saying that you're trolling now. That's why I said I don't think you're trolling. What I'm saying is that, like, obviously you're asking me about City's history, United's history. It's like, I know where that leads, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered at the moment. Brendan Westling says, Tottenham, Watford, and Burnley Leeds. Take a second and think that is really worth sleep deprivation. I know, mate. No, it's only 11 p.m. at night. It's 11 p.m. at night, mate. So it'll finish at 1 o'clock. It's fine. That's not a late stream. I'm not staying up for United versus Wolves, though. I'm going to get up in the morning for the Yankees versus Oakland Athletics in the baseball, actually. I'm looking forward to that game, Yankees Athletics, and then Braves Dodgers on Tuesday. Justin Sellers, Panicate's goat mod. I don't know where he's gone. I don't know where he's been. But I really do need another Premier League mod. I will think about it. So right hand side here, it's going to be a chance of West Ham. West Ham over the top here, into the box. No, cleared it away. Man, I can't wait to get a studio so I don't have to be quiet though. Man, it's so frustrating having to keep it down. So frustrating. I just want to be able to go, West Ham in the box! Shit! Jesus, wait, what NRL team to go for? But I literally just said I get that question all day, every day. And then you've gone and asked me it immediately. So it's going to be a corner here for West Ham. No, it's going to be a goal kick apparently for Crystal Palace. Gikash, should you maybe choose someone English? No, it's just the people who are always frequently on the stream, like obviously Justin Sunderland's here. We all, Shannon Humphrey says, there's Daniel Bates always here for the Premier League, I do notice it. So I just need to obviously have someone that, you can trust that's not just going to bloody be an idiot, really. Shannon Humphrey says, as a Brighton fan, we're playing so bad and Bissouma carries us. You're down 2-0 on Everton. Everton's a good side, man. I tipped Everton for a reason, 2-1. Like, I don't know why I knew Brighton were the favourites there. Like, I know Brighton are a decent team, but in the same sense, like I tipped Everton for a reason. John Davis says, do you have a league for EPL Fantasy? I don't have a league for EPL Fantasy, but anyone who's a member gets free entry into a competition where you can win $250 for an NFL tipping. And next year, if there's enough members, we'll do a Premier League tipping one and whatnot. A Champions League, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for all members, I'm going to be starting to host a lot more competitions. It's only $5 a membership, guys, in the chat. That's why. Moxie says, it's pretty ironic that I'm moving up to the Gold Coast way after I moved from Sydney after lockdown. Mate, I'm getting the hell away from Sydney as soon as I can. But Newcastle here, no, easy save there. 5 minutes to go here, guys. 5 minutes to go. West Ham still haven't taken the lead. By the way, 3 likes away from 40, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. 3 likes away from 40. 3 likes away from 40. Shannon, I watch Geelong every single game, but I just don't stream it. Majority of the time when Geelong plays, I've got them up in the top right-hand corner. Football Stasis Blaze, do you want to do a dual stream with Giles? He's streaming right now. I don't necessarily mind, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily mind. You can ask him in regards to the Liverpool-Chelsea game. I'll probably message him anyway. John Davies says, reckon Lukaku would have a golden boot season or CR7? Lukaku or golden boot or CR7? What's that kind of question? Okay, well, probably not then, Justin Sutherland. Probably not, eh? Probably not, eh? But still 4 minutes to go here. Still 4 minutes to go. Moshly says Liverpool vs Chelsea. I think Liverpool 1-0. I've gone Liverpool 2-1. So West Ham here with the ball. I can't believe they're going to... This is going to keep City on the top, isn't it? Is this going to keep City at the top of the table if West Ham draw this game? Am I wrong? Or West Ham here with a chance? No. It goes. It goes and goes and goes. Goes and goes and goes. So that is, I think, I can't see West Ham winning this game. I can't believe they're going to draw 2-2 here. Adam Martin says, "Ho way the lads, getting around the lads." Adam Martin, yeah, look, they've done pretty decent here. I know it's 1-1 here. They've actually been pretty decent in this game. Southampton were the favourites, but I tipped the Geordies 2-1. They did lead 1-0 through Callum Wilson's strike, but unfortunately, they gave up a pretty quick goal there to Southampton to make it 1-1. But you know, Geordies haven't been terrible, man. They haven't been terrible. Brendan Westing says Kane versus Lukaku versus Ronaldo for a golden boot. That should be fun. Football status Mohamed Touré for offered contract from Europe, I believe. That was about 2 months back. Yeah, that was ages back, but I don't think so. Shane Humphries, I've been to City games in Australia. I haven't been to England yet. No, unfortunately. I can't wait to go there. I was meant to go there this year, but obviously I can't do that with the pandemic. I was meant to go vlog the games because Man City subscribes to me, by the way. Man City's actually been subscribed to my channel since I put those vlogs out back in the day at the since I put those Man City vlogs back at Real Madrid and Roma. Man City actually saw it and they subscribed. It's pretty cool. So I was planning to go over there, and I know the media manager, and I was going to message him, but obviously it can't happen now. Adam Martin says we give the ball away too much, though. Yeah, absolutely, man. But look, this is a pretty similar result to what most people would have been expecting. I don't think that the Newcastle really would have been expecting a significant win here. I think if they got the win, it was going to be 2-1. That's why I said 2-1. It's still a chance, but Southampton are they got a draw against United 1-1, so they're a tough team. Gigcash, yes, really. Football Status has been sub to you for real? Yes, they've been sub to me since I think they're one of my first subscribers. To be fair. I think they were one of my first subscribers. But 2 minutes... Oh, Newcastle with a chance here. Newcastle with a chance. Chancey. Oh, my God. It's going to be just a little bit too wide here, unfortunately. And they're not going to be able to get it. No near enough attackers there for Newcastle. Shush, John Davies. You can catch us like the man said. Yes, Manchester City. They've been subscribed since, I think it was about 4 days after, Southampton with a chance here. It's 1-1. Southampton with a chance here. Gets it all. Shea Adams, right-hand side here. Southampton back underneath. Missed it. Terrible. Just terrible. Have a shot from outside. Ward Prowse. No, misses it. Stephen says, winning the 2004 Euros was the second biggest underdog story after my team, Western City Wanderers, winning the ACL in 2014. Yeah, the ACL is pretty significant, but I'd put Greece above it, mate. But I would definitely say the Wanderers was a massive underdog story, but Greece is definitely above Western Sydney Wanderers ACL. Greece is absolutely above Western Sydney Wanderers, but still a massive underdog nonetheless. Brandon Westing says, come on, someone give us some late drama. I know, we want some late drama here. Hey, listen, technically, if you class the entire 90 minutes as late, Man City gave us 5 late dramas, You class the entire 90 from the 88th minute mark. So Southampton with the ball on the right-hand side here. Western Sydney Warriors, because Western Sydney Warriors didn't have much money or anything, they were 2 years old. Brother, Greece beat the likes of Italy, beat the likes of England, beat the likes of Spain. Newcastle here. Chance on the 90th minute. A flag stayed down. Has a chance here. Gets it back on the centre. Should be a goal. Oh my God, clear for the line. Should be a goal. It's 2-1. Newcastle win 2-1. On the 90th minute, Maximilian. Newcastle have won 2-1. Newcastle have won 2-1. Maximum has scored a goal here in the 90th minute here. It's 90th minute, and St. Maximum has scored a goal. We got the late drama. We got the late drama, Brendan Westling. We got the late drama. Newcastle score a goal 2-1, 90th minute. They may check this for an offside, but I'm pretty certain it's a goal. And Adam Martin, away the lads. Away the lads. Away the lads. Up the Geordies. I told you 2-1, did I not? I told you 2-1 Newcastle. I told you 2-1 Newcastle. I did tell you guys 2-1 Newcastle. Oh, he's onside. He's onside. No, he's onside. He's absolutely onside. 3 minutes added on. And that, my friends, is Newcastle 2-1. Gee whiz, nice goal too. Puts him through, holds it up, gets it away. Good time goal. Same maximum. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't have a edition in FIFA, bro. I don't, because I don't have a PlayStation right now. But I would do a BKRmy channel if I had a PlayStation. But he actually scored the winner against Southampton last year in March 2020. But guys, don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button right now. Obviously, we're 2 likes away from 40. Smack the thumbs up button, 40 likes, I appreciate it. Man City versus QPR and Watford Leicester is 50% in the poll. Wow, but gee whiz, what a bloody performance by Newcastle to score that goal very late on there and potentially win this game 2-1, which is exactly what I predicted. Exactly what I predicted. Gigcash says it was 31-0. Yes, oh yeah, that was with Archie Thompson and stuff, yeah. Alrighty, so it's Crystal Palace here. The Crystal Palace on the attack here, not West Ham. Crystal Palace on the attack. Can someone confirm to me? I'm going to have a look here. What the results look like with all of these. I want to see if Man City stay on top of the table. So Leicester still up 2-1 there. Newcastle. I've actually gotten every game correct here, except for West Ham. I've tipped every game right. I even got the correct scoreline of Brentford Aston Villa and the correct scoreline of Newcastle versus Southampton. Oh, unless they score, it could be penalty here. No, they're going to clear it away there if we're close. So West Ham are top on 7. No, so West Ham are top on 7 with the draw. Everton are on top with 7 as well with the win, 2-0 win. So no, so Man City will go down to third. Everton go up to second, and West Ham are still in first. But obviously, actually no, that's it. That is it. No, so West Ham will finish the week West Ham will finish the week in first, regardless. Oh, Tottenham Watford. No, Tottenham Watford. No one can jump there. Who's the other game? Wolves and United. United can't jump West Ham unless they scored. Oh no, United could jump. No, they couldn't. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they could jump. They could go actually into first with a win. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty for Southampton. It's gonna be 2-2. That's a penalty. That's absolutely a penalty. That's absolutely a penalty. He's not got the ball there. That's absolutely a penalty here, unfortunately. That is a penalty here for Southampton. It's going to be 2-2. Yikes. Yikes. Southampton are going to get a penalty here. West Ham, firstly, that is just ridiculous that they've drawn 2-2 there with Crystal Palace. I did tell you, didn't warn you that could happen. But this Newcastle-Southampton game, I'm pretty certain it's going to be a penalty here. Checking possible penalty. I'm pretty certain it's going to be a penalty. They're still waiting here, but I'm pretty certain this is going to be late drama here with a penalty in the 94th minute of the game. It's going to... They're going to check it. It's going to be a penalty. I know they're going to call it. He clearly doesn't get the ball there. He clearly takes him out. He clearly takes him off. Dimitri Dress says, and they stopped the game because the Newcastle player was holding his head. Yeah, it was a VAR anyway. VAR would have got involved anyway, mate. Army4 Music says, wonder who's going to take it. Interesting. I'm not too sure who Southampton's penalty taker is, but geez, that is absolutely a penalty here. There's no doubt about it. There is absolutely no doubt about it. I probably would say Adam Armstrong. No, I think it's a penalty. It is a penalty. Yep, it is a penalty. So I think it's going to be Adam Armstrong who takes it here. I don't think Elyonesi. It could be even Gineppo. It could be Gineppo here. It's a yellow card here against Lascelles, but I would say that Armstrong probably gets this one. Nathan Redmond, I believe, can kick a penalty, though. I think Nathan Redmond's kicked a penalty before. Shay Adams is off before. Yeah. Shay Adams is off. But that's an absolute penalty. That's a stone cold penalty. Like, he completely missed the ball there. It's a terrible tackle there from Lascelles. Alrighty, so Armstrong is going to be taking the... No, sorry, Ward-Prowse. Oh, James Ward-Prowse, of course it is. James Ward-Prowse, of course it's James Ward-Prowse taking the penalty shot here. Gee whiz. It's a lot of shells with a yellow card, by the way. Newcastle, this is going to be so unlucky if they don't get this win here. Jeez, it's a deserved penalty, though. It is, to be fair, it is a deserved penalty here. It is a deserved penalty, but here we go, guys. This is very late drama because St. Maximum just scored a goal to make it 2-1 to Newcastle. And now Southampton here. James Ward-Prowse, the pressure in front of St. James Park. And he gets it. Bottom left-hand corner. Beautiful. Keeper goes the right way, but James Ward-Prowse gets a goal. Beautiful goal. Bushka. So 2-2 will be the final score here. The keeper did well, to be honest with you. It was just too far in the bottom corner of the net. It was just too much in the bottom corner of the net. He couldn't do anything about that. There's nothing wrong with that from the keepers. He's dived the right way. Newcastle fans crying. Fair enough, to be honest with you. But that's football, man. That's football, man, unfortunately. It was a blatant penalty, so that Newcastle cannot argue about the penalty. They cannot argue about the penalty. I don't even know why they're arguing this. I don't even know why Newcastle are arguing this. It's just simply a blatant penalty. Timmy just says Newcastle fan crying. Yeah, of course. Of course. This, they're not going to every single game. Like, he might be there for his first game and then this has happened. But at least it's been exciting, man. At least it's been exciting. Just someone says my mate was sending me hype snaps minutes ago. Is he at the game? Is he at St. James Park? Brendan Wesley says the Geordies are going to riot St. James, put the police horse in the stable to avoid being punched. You know what's funny? Is that Newcastle fans booed their team at halftime. What are they singing? Or Newcastle have a chance here. Newcastle have a chance here. Newcastle have a chance here. Oh my God, they nearly scored again. They nearly scored again. Jeez. We got some late drama, but this is just heartbreaking for Newcastle. And that's full time, and they're going to boo. They are booing. So the final score there will be 2-2. Now, guys, going through all the scores, the final score here is obviously 2-2. The final score of the Crystal Palace versus West Ham game was 2-2. Everton won 2-0 over Brighton at the Amex. 1-1 was the final score between Villa and Brentford. I got that one bang on. And obviously 2-1 to Leicester right now. And I think there's about 30 seconds to go or something like that. So Leicester will get the win there. But, guys, I'm going to jump off for now. I'm going to see you in literally about half an hour's time for Liverpool versus Chelsea. I appreciate you guys as usual. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here. But geez, late drama there at St. James Park with Newcastle getting a goal in the 90th minute to take a 2-1 lead, followed by giving up a penalty to Southampton to give up a 2-2 ball game there. Very close. But West Ham back to the top of the league with a draw. Obviously they didn't win, but they still got a draw, which could put them back at the top of the league. But alright guys, I'll be back in half an hour. Liverpool versus Chelsea. See you soon. Appreciate ya. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.